summon to me, I can head over there and work on summons while you work on invites.
Oh, sure. Perfect. So you're just released.
What's up with it, guys?
Thank you. Who hasn't gotten some?
We are setting up for Heroic Gahoon. It's okay, I'm fine with that. Oops. Pop True Shot. I'm gonna grab one more. Of course, there's no more flash.
For this, actually. No, we got the paladin here. Okay. Invited him, we'll see how he does. Anyways, a little under-geared, but maybe a little bit healing extra helps, but he's... If we don't like it, we'll try this 4 healing to move some people over.
Wow, Night Rush could use some.
Oh.
We're working on it.
Yep. Good.
We're getting summons going. So this is our set. We raid 2 nights a week, and this is our second night. So we got 7 of 8 down on the first night, and now we just have Gahoon left. So we've done him the last couple of weeks. We've done him a few times as far as like attempts and things like that, but we haven't actually gotten him down yet. Yeah, there's also a couple people we're missing that we usually have, so that might be slightly problematic, but we will we'll see. Oh, let me make sure my talents are right for this. I like swapping, so Trailblazer is actually really good for this. Murder of Crows is actually not terrible either, but I don't know. I probably should run that. Make sure my bartender's set up. I just don't really like that like extra, having to have that extra global. Yeah, I have it. Okay.
Or at least have it, let's got it.
I think we can set people's nicknames as well.
Ooh, what are you gonna set my nickname as?
Night Rush.
Damn. Yes. Night Rush, Night Rush. Call me Night Night. Night Night's Bizarre Adventures.
Let's see if we have Nalg here. There's a portal.
It's going to be a little bit of a setup time here because we're going to have to coordinate and designate orb running groups or people, individuals, which takes a little bit of prep, and I'm sure we're going to have a couple pulls just kind of getting everyone warmed back up to all the mechanics. So we'll see. It's not going to be, we're not going to be like having almost kills here in the next 5 minutes. It's going to take us a little bit to kind of get prepped and ready. Oh, that's a random guy. But yeah, so Trailblazer is actually really good if you're having to do anything regarding the orbs because it helps you. It's such a big room. It does save you a pretty consistent amount of time throughout the fight to get around. So it's definitely a good trait, or sorry, talent.
What costume do you want to have? I've got some costumes.
Why can't I move?
I'll try this one. I can see what it looks like.
And Born to Be Wild is actually also very good here, just for having the... That was weird. I don't know. Having the extra cooldown on your aspect of cheetah if you need it, as well as turtle.
All of those.
I think I have all of those. Sorry, skeleton.
Bat, ghost, pirate, skeleton, wisp.
I know I have a bunch of those in my bag, so I have to grab them from my bag.
It's
I have
not
a skeleton on my moment.
not that important.
I'll take it.
I don't know who this person is. I haven't played with them yet.
I think everyone should be summoned. There may be some odds and ends who have not, but so far I think everyone's been summoned.
Okay, yeah. Well, we got 2 people that just joined.
Yeah, I hit him up with those. It's sexy to not be able to.
Is everyone in Discord? Everyone should have your respective potions, because I'm expecting people to use potions during the burn phase. If you don't have them, very disappointed in you, and you should probably talk to someone to buy some. So I want to kill this boss tonight.
I only have one class, there's only one for sale.
Thunder can make flasks. Also, the battle potions, you should have them for burn phase.
The hell?
Alright, just tell me what you need for them and I'll trade it up or whatever.
Who is this?
This is Fruit of the Hunter.
So you would like agility.
You know what?
Yes, please.
Alright. Gilgamesh, are you Suling?
Yes,
Okay, have you done this fight before?
I have.
Have not. Alright, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of this fight. So, what's going to happen
That's not good.
is throughout the fight there's going to be an ability called, let me just make sure I got it right, Explosive Corruption. If you have DBM, it'll say Explosive Corruption on you, it'll start counting down, and it drops a circle on the ground.
So we have 7 stacks of our origination ray,
Shoots
so we have a
balls around, you get to dodge balls.
shitload of haste. Jesus, dude, 26%?
We are going to,
That's crazy, dude. 525 haste?
I don't think it's
That's
like,
insane. That's literally
we're just kind of
like
healing on the ground.
40% bonus haste while in Uldir.
Rounds. Let's just get a run through actually, fuck it. Because I think it'll be easier to see some of this stuff. Unless someone else wants to explain it better from their
Do it
point
real
of view.
quick.
Sure. Go ahead.
Well, you pull down until the second phase, and yeah, that's about it.
The biggest thing is just get the explosive corruption out of the fucking raid if it's on you, and the balls that are flying around will also apply it. They shoot out of you when it ends.
Yeah, and kind of on that note, we were talking about this like relates to everyone, is that especially if you're a class with low mobility, make sure that you're standing over near the walls rather than standing in the middle of the room, because a lot of people were not, I mean, you feasibly can't just get to the edge of the room in time. So have enough awareness to know that and just position yourself where you're kind of over to an area off to the side, ideally not where the orb runners are dropping down after they finish. And just be aware of that and position yourself there throughout the fight rather than standing in the middle and trying to unrealistically make it to the side of the room. No healers or ranged DPS should ever drop orbs in the middle. There's no excuse. You can be almost touching the wall and still DPSing anything.
Another note for everybody, the explosive corruption when the balls come out. In heroic, it doesn't just do damage. I think everybody's about to see it. If you hit with a wall, it gets to explosive corruption. That's how it just my chain reacts. Chain reacts and goes out of control. So really avoid those.
So my traits that I'm running is I have steady aim on both my chest and my helm. Make sure I'm muted in Discord. My chest and my helm. Chest is 385 and my helm's 370. So I'm pretty set up as far as that goes. Then I have 370 shoulders with that like stacking agility trait, the Uldir trait, so that I get the Uldir haste bonus. How close am I, I wonder, for haste?
Alright,
Wow, really close. Super close to this switching over to
the big
being...
thing's just if you get explosive corruption, run it to the edge of the room, drop it,
Let me see if I...
dodge balls, listen to the calls to when to stack, otherwise be ranged 5 away from people. And then when we get into the final phase...
Mastery, wow.
He's gonna use his move called Gaze.
46%?
Look away when he's done casting it, or else it will ruin everything. And also, there's going to be spots in the ground that start to pus up. Get off those, get to clear spots until they explode, and then we'll move back, kind of back and forth.
I'm going to try this. I wonder if...
Try your best on that.
Just one question. I do have one thought. I have the intellect thought, the Battle Guardian.
It's pretty crazy. If I switch one...
Nice, should be good.
If I switch one ring, it swaps this. So it's either 11% bonus damage from my mastery or 11% bonus haste. Literally, bonus damage or bonus haste. I'm going to try with bonus damage because a lot of times they get kind of like haste capped almost, with blood, especially with bloodlust and stuff. So I think that the I have 2 haste proc trinkets. So I think the mastery stack I think is going to be better here. That's so clutch that I can just swap one ring.
Group 1 be me and Uni. Group 2 Night and Death. Group 3 Rukar. Group 4 will be Claymore and Hauser. Group 5 will be Prolix and Swayze. Group 6 will be Wooey and Zoe.
So we're group 6 of the orb running, which means we're going to be running here on this
Yes,
left
that is what I'm
side.
referring to. We are the first group, so you'll be able to do it. It's really easy. Like, just talk in Discord so we can just communicate with distance.
I do need to ask though because last time we were trying to get 2 feasts,
We're gonna go up on this left side,
which means I was having to hold the orb and wait.
First, we'll both take the gate. We basically hit these little tumors to make them like secede, but we basically use all our movement abilities to try to get across. We're gonna need to pass it a couple times since we don't really have a lot of jumps. I know you are mage, so I don't know if you have the double blink or not.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, awesome. So that will come in handy. So I'll pick it up to start. I'll run it down.
So I'm not going to flask at the beginning of this because we have a handful of people that don't know this fight. So the likelihood we get
basically the pass distance
close on our first couple attempts here is pretty slim.
Okay.
Hey, I have a quick question. Are we trying to go for 2 feasts in that last phase, or are we trying to do 1? Like, am I needing to wait and hold it and call out for someone to tell me to drop it, or?
With 5 heals now, should we just go as fast as possible?
It's up to the healing team.
What's this mean?
For the so I'm like the 6th runner for the orbs. Do we want to wait for the second feast, or do we want to?
We should try to clear our stacks before going into the victims.
Yeah, we have to clear them. 5 minutes is not going to save us from that damage.
Okay.
The way we calculated it, it's about the same damage total in phase 2, but then you put those extra stacks in phase 3 that it easily surpasses overall very good.
Ryan,
You need to get that summon.
No, I didn't.
All right, boys. We're about to pull here in just a second. Like I said, hopefully we
Ryan, what are the groups again? Sorry, I totally blanked.
Vodka, Uni, Night and Death, Rukar. For 1, 2,
How is the
3,
audio for
4
you
is
guys watching? Are you guys,
Hauser, 5 is Prolix and Swayze, 6 is Wooey and Zoe.
are you guys able to hear the Discord?
Alright, you need the throw distance is about this far between you and me. If you target me, here, stop moving. It's about this far. Maybe a little closer, but basically you gotta click the icon, and then you'll click to where it is on the ground. If I'm a little too far away, or vice versa,
I don't know
just
if you
call
guys
it
can
out.
hear my
We can't drop
neck
it.
crack right there.
If we drop it, it's a wipe.
Okay.
When it's thrown, there'll be a swirl on the ground as well, so you can see it. Yep.
I'm gonna check out.
Yeah, so I'll pick it up first. We're both gonna take the gate, and we're both just gonna be using like instant cast moves on the tumors to try to like reduce it. As we're moving across, I'll pass when I'm totally stopped. I'll call out if you need to move closer. I'll pass it to you as soon as you have it on you, and like the icon appears. That's when you start moving. You know, do your double blink stuff, and try to get to the turn in. It's just something that you have to get to and click on.
Okay, where is the turn in located?
So it's, you see Cahoon, it's like above him, and then on the left and right.
I don't know about that
So
orb
we're on the
placement.
left side,
I mean
there's
the
one right
not
there,
orb, portal
like glowing
placement.
yellow.
I kind of prefer it to be here,
Alright.
and then it lands kind of like here.
We have warlock portals up in the
The way
sides.
this is gonna.
Yeah, we should refresh them though.
Yeah, refresh them, please. Sweet. Good.
Hey, on this one on the left, are you guys the way you guys have this positioned? No matter, even if we attack this little like zit thing, we're gonna be stuck in the slow because it's literally landing right on it. Are we not able to do it over here to the side where we land in between them? So at least we like aren't just sitting there in a snare. Like if you cast from where I'm standing right here, just to the other side of that zit thing. Does that make sense? I know it's a little bit further on that initial orb, but I mean it's the distance is the same. Is anyone else opposed to that or no?
No, do you know what he's saying?
Yeah, he did it there. Yeah, exactly like that.
Alright,
Then we're on
let's,
the other side.
Let's do personal food, get health stones, and then let's go.
Fort, please. Fort 2. Thank you.
Alright. Alright. So the main priority here in this first phase is that we're killing or interrupting individual tentacles, right? It's important to like really understand actual valuable DPS versus just like getting damage done. Damage done in this phase is not really that important. What's more important is kicking the tentacles to reduce the damage we're taking when they're about halfway through their channel, as well as killing individual tentacles that aren't up. So same kind of thing. You have less of the rays going out. So like people necessarily just cleaving a bunch of them and a bunch of them being at half health when we go into the next phase isn't really that valuable. I'm going to open with aim shot into Murderer Crows on this guy here. Nice, good solid 100k there. I'm going to step in here for Dark Bargain. Hit him with one more aim shot, and then I'm going to swap over to one that's further down the line. Oh, shit, that was almost really bad. Jesus.
Alright, I'm stopped. So get up to,
So I'm going to drop Murderer Crows. I'm going to go ahead and get 5 stacks of my steady aim up. It's a little weird that I get this, I have this buff on me. This costume. I'm going to feign death to basically act as a free interrupt on that channel.
Alright, so we can just drop down now.
I'm going to kick this one. It was about halfway through the cast. I'm going to go ahead and just...
Nice job. Let's get these things out to the edge with.
So we want to make sure we're just getting some of these killed. If I had my kick up, I would use it here, but I don't. I should have done a couple more steady shots right there. That was my fault. Same thing. I have one focusing me, so I'm going to feign it here. Get a lethal shots proc. We're going to kill him right here. Nice. Kill that one. I'm going to kick this one. Halfway through its cast. We can get a Dark Bargain again if this thing casts it. We need to be, we should already have gotten a third orb right now. So this is really bad when people drop this stuff in the middle of the raid.
I didn't make it.
We drop it.
Am I muted? Hello? No one is here.
I don't have even the button to drop the orb.
This is a wipe.
Yep, wipe it up.
So what happened there, you can see here is our Demon Hunter. I don't know what
Well, it wouldn't let
happened.
me click the gate when I first started, and then I
He
couldn't
couldn't.
cross
He
the
couldn't
wall,
get to the end.
and
Demon
when I
hunters
beat
can
this,
run
that's
individually,
when I
run
went
solo,
to
run the orb on one side, and he wasn't able to for some reason.
I can drop a reviver. Did you get Fury? Where is it?
It's fine. Those who haven't rezzed yet, don't res. We'll just, you know, we'll do
I got
that.
a warlock.
Remember, guys, that big worm needs to be interrupted. An individual burrow that doesn't exist anymore. You can see it somewhere else that needs to be hauled to it. Which is very important. They do a lot of damage if they get out.
So on heroic, a big that
Personal food again for this.
there's a big worm. I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's a big worm that spawns.
Right in the beginning
Let's
there,
make some
so
mastery
couple
food,
people are
actually.
dropping those debuffs into the middle of the room again. If you are someone who has low mobility, try to stay towards the outside of the room.
Ooh, I
And
don't
then
have
that way
any
you
mats for
just,
that.
Basically just step right over and drop it there. So you're not trying to sprint against it.
It's the exploding corruption.
Yes. Because if that thing goes down in the middle, which it
I'm
did,
a little
you need
worried
to
if I
jump
do,
over.
it should be fine.
And then
I don't know if the
it's
food
like
buff
people
affects
taking
the
more damage.
re-origination ray buff. We'll see here.
And we had more unnecessary void zones, so to speak.
Just a heads up too, we are really wanting to kill this tonight. So if we need to start sitting some people later on, we will. We really want to get this kill, so don't fuck up. Don't give us reason to sit ya.
But there's a big worm that spawns, and then that big worm does this massive AoE damage. It's only on heroic. Normal doesn't have it. But our timing when we're running the orbs, about the time that spawns, we should need to get like 1 or 2 kicks on it maybe, and we should be able to get that third orb and be fine.
He will cast it again before your buff runs out. Or sorry, the debuff runs out. If you get it the second time you're mind controlled, I have to kill you. You're out of the fight. So do not get hit by that second time because you still have the debuff.
Every other
You just can't get 2 stacks. You can go get it on the third one. You just if you already have it, you
As
can't
long
go
as you
get
don't
it.
have the debuff, you can get it, but do not get it if you don't.
We're talking about Dark Bargain.
Throw a gate down the left side.
It needs to be closer to where you pick up the orb from for me to make it in one. Because I have to actually physically run to the gate, and I'm getting slow the whole time, so it's the time.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about earlier.
I didn't come up and check, because I didn't think it would be that different. Right there, it's probably fine. A little bit to the left would actually be a little bit great, just before you get the stuff. Works for me, but I don't damage my way through. I just zip.
Zipper?
It's the time. I have enough mobility, but I really cannot waste any time at all, or I'll get rooted and I can't do nothing.
How's it going? Good.
Yeah, so again, we're just gonna focus individual.
Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Open up with aim shot into Murder of Crows on this one. Then go into our steady aim, and then about the time that our next aim shot will go off, we'll have this Dark Bargain buff. So we'll be able to like almost insta-kill this thing. I'm gonna feign death this, basically is a free interrupt. He solar beamed as well.
Alright, awesome.
Our aim shot. Now I have my kick up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick this when it gets about 3/4 of the way through.
You can just toss it. Just toss it.
Right here.
Putting it in. Group 2, Night and Death.
We did better so far. No, there's not a bunch of those puddles in the middle, which is good. So we need to make sure we're getting kicks on this. This big ad, you can see him kind of over here casting this debuff. The tank's on that one though.
Watch the orbs.
Group 3.
Group
So
3.
this is the third group. I'm gonna kick. Okay, good. Someone else got that.
I'll get the next interrupt up again.
Burning. So we don't. Nice. Okay, so now we stack up. Get everyone all topped off. There's a bunch of AoE damage.
Dodge this ball. Drop dodge.
We stand here. None of the damage, like literally nothing in here needs to be DPS at this point. When that ray is coming down, everything will die anyway. People tend to like sit there and pad meters and stuff anyway. You can see a bunch of pets and stuff over here. But you don't.
Hauser, group 1 this phase.
So we're group 6. So I want to stay over here on this left side because I'm going to be running up to that left side. I'm prepping here for my steady shot stacks. I'm going to go ahead and get a little further back because I have so much range. We're going to go ahead and open up with aim shot. And I'm saving my cooldowns for after we drop because that's really when you're trying to burn. It's not so much right now. We want to be doing damage, but...
Come on. Stop moving around. Big spot. Ceiling, get off me.
Got an orb coming at us, so we're gonna sidestep that bad boy.
Frolics and Swayze next. Right side.
We're good on these orbs, so I can literally just sit here like a turret. Man, we're hitting hard, dude. I don't know if you guys... So usually...
Everyone stack in this.
Beast, everyone get in.
I'm gonna go ahead and use...
Dodge balls, dodge balls, dodge balls.
Drawing.
I had to use my ratio there, which is a little unfortunate. I would have preferred to actually...
Ignore this ad. Do not damage the ad at all.
Ooh, that's not good. He's right next to me. So they're...
Alright, next team go.
Alright,
The other orb.
sub. We're gonna have you guys wait. That last feat.
Range 5, remember.
So here, I'm basically just tab steady shotting what I can.
Get low.
Got it.
Butt feast on Swayze on the far right side of the room.
Watch the orbs.
Oh,
Get out if you have the
I don't want to turn it in yet. I'm going to turtle actually. Wait.
watch doors, guys, coming into the group.
You're good. Punch it, punch it, punch it.
Nice.
Pots, pots, pots.
Oh shit, I don't have my potion on my bar. It's not good.
Puddles and orbs are still happening. Do not be in the middle with those.
Jesus, dude, there's so many orbs going out. Too low, man.
Range 5.
Too low. We need to be... We have too many guys dead there. We need to be able to get him to 20% in that phase right there. Oh, did I get hit by that? I wasn't paying attention.
You just want to reset?
Yeah, just reset. Around the sides.
I don't know what we had so many people dead. Let's see if I can...
So I think we can determine that at least 5 people are not good at dodgeball.
Yeah, there was way too many orbs during the burn phase. That means people were not dodging. Unfortunately, there was an orb that went right through the stack, but do your best to dodge those orbs because they fuck shit up.
We are trying to stack during that burn phase, right?
As long as you don't have orb, but don't be afraid to move because of orbs as well.
Right.
Yeah, anytime that there's beams going down, we're stacking for it.
Got it.
If you have orbs on you, you get hit by a ball, you have to get out. That is your responsibility to get out. We are not going to call that for you. You have to watch these things.
You know what? Mark Swayze as our stack.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't matter, I can mark whoever.
I'm in that last, not the last group.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
that's
right.
what he doesn't.
No, I'll be fine.
officer's gonna pull you up for a second?
Yep.
So who's excited for Halloween?
One of the Six Flags for this time, California.
Did they do like a Halloween event or?
So something similar to Disneyland, I think.
If you ever come to Canada around Halloween, go to Canada's Wonderland. They do an event called the Halloween Hunt.
Oh.
And they get some professionals like dressed up in some really fucking scary costumes. I mean, these things look legit. And then they run around the park basically trying to scare you. Like, you'll have a guy basically stalk you across the park for like 10 minutes until you get to a room. It's so great.
So, back in my hometown, there is this old...
Guys just asking if the engineering belt uses your potion cooldown, and it does. It does. I figured that out actually running this. I tried using it during the orb running, and then when I went to try and potion through during the burn phase, I wasn't able to.
Oh wait, yeah, the idea is that it's all onions, so it's a blue box.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so they started throwing this Halloween event every year, which is fun. It's, you want to go there for free, you just have to be a participant, which is awesome, right? It's like win-win. Anyways, the funnest event that you, or the funnest area that you can choose is this area where there's a fake wall. I don't know if you guys ever done it before. If you get like a large sheet of latex in between, it can look like wood. You have texture to it. So these people get kind of jammed into this tight little hallway, and they don't understand that the walls that are surrounding aren't actually made of wood. It's just painted on.
18 people on.
As soon as they're all crammed in, like 8 people from both sides just like reach with their hands and try to grab them. Oh, it's so great.
Oh, I've been through something like that. I went through, I was at Niagara Falls, and they had this little, like, haunted house thing there, so we decided to do it for fun. And they actually had, like, shifting floors and stuff, and then obviously, like, hands grabs and stuff. But the shifting floors was kind of cool because it's pitch black, you can't see anything, you're just, like, wandering through, and you have, like, this one dim light at the very end of this, like, hallway, and next second, the floor's coming up below you and, like, throwing you around and stuff, and the walls are pushing in on you. It's kind of cool. I love horror, so this stuff gets me going pretty good. It made my brother cry. And he's older than me. Shame on him.
Yikes.
He doesn't handle horror very well.
Well, some people don't.
He's Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. He'll fucking enjoy every moment, but the moments you bring in some kind of horror, he runs, tail between his legs.
Seems like we have actually
Do you have a mic?
pretty decent DPS on
Is he in here?
Cahoon.
I think he just dropped.
He's AFK. Yes. Does that mean he's been like AFK since he died or something? Because I feel like we haven't been.
Well, he's alive, so
5 minutes. Oh yeah, that's true. So it's accepted reds. I don't know.
yeah, there he is.
I'm back. Sorry, I don't know if you guys are ready for me.
Dude, details is such a powerful tool. So much information on this.
I don't have a good plus 37 score yet.
Open up a trade with Flea and
Alright, I need a right check.
Super helpful that I have
If you need a
tracking of mana nodes during this, right? I'm really glad.
only shot for Flea.
With a P?
The PF.
How would you spell fui, huh? Huh?
FWEE, Brett. I'm free falling.
Alright, let's switch these back to current.
Look at that's one, sorry.
What I'm really curious to see, we haven't even really gotten to get to that Yeah, I need to pop my flask and food, personal food.
I can give you some gold crystals. Trade with me, Rush.
Is
Tungsten can do gems. What do you need?
Either haste or strength. Also, is my mic working?
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't working earlier. Yeah. Anyway, strength or haste. Preferably strength. I don't even know if I can work on rings though.
Yeah, you can put gems wherever. You can only have up to one for the bracket size.
Hey, Ryan, you there, dog?
Yeah, sorry.
And haste, please.
Good stuff.
Okay, I just want to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Did I not push the talk when I said give me a minute?
No. Do we have new lock portals up, please?
Yep, throwing it down.
Wait for those until we're ready.
One, which... Who are you in Discord? Am I just not seeing
He's
you?
in the AFK channel. That's what I was saying.
what?
Okay, there he is.
I pulled him up. I don't know
Oh,
if
you
he...
pulled him up.
I know he said he was on Discord on a different computer.
Yeah, I am, my bad. It must have been because I haven't been talking.
It's all good.
Alright. Ryan, whenever you're good.
Yeah, I am good now.
Okay. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get in here for Dark Bargain. I'm feigning to basically kick on that one. Kill this one. Ooh.
Watch the balls coming towards me.
Uni, throwing it.
I got a boom.
I'm gonna go ahead and kick this one here.
Got it.
Keep one's done.
Gager 2, Night and Death.
I'm gonna stand over here, get ready for the next Dark Bargain. There it is.
Big Mermaid's up. Needs to be interrupted.
About to deposit. 3, go.
About that.
Oh, dude.
Interrupt here.
Wait, somebody's interrupt that tier is gonna kill me.
Go ahead and kick that.
Follow Light Spreader. Get those interrupts.
It's fine. I got it.
My Demon Hunter's running right here, so he should be getting ready to go in the middle here. I'm gonna kind of still post up over on the side though. Yeah, there we go.
Stack, watch yours.
Stack on moon.
Careful for... Keep an eye out for this next one. Yeah, no, we're good.
So we have the first Blood Feast we're all trying to get in. On the second Blood Feast, I'm the last Orb Runner, so I'm holding it until we get that second Blood Feast that I'm dropping, and then we should be all good. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my steady aim here, get a stack of lethal shots. We just got it right there. I'm going to post up here over on the left side so that I'm kind of close to that that side when we get over there. I'm going to go ahead and save True Shot because I want to save it for that burn phase. We go ahead and use my other stack here.
And a sword.
Alright, Frolics complete.
Let me go ahead and use my other stack of aim shot.
Stack on death, stack on death.
They're getting pretty close on that right hand side, so I'm going to get ready to go run here in just a second. Oh, I should have stacked on that. That was my fault.
Next team, go.
Apologies, I've got nothing to disengage.
Alright, Wui's up.
Orbs
All
to the
DPS should still be.
I'm gonna have to use some defensives here. That was kind of my fault. I was kind of tunneling on watching them. I did get some heals, it looks like. And I'm like stuck.
We're gonna pull down, I guess, here.
I'm gonna go ahead and turtle this.
Blood feast.
I'm gonna wait for the blood feast and then I'm gonna go ahead and pop it. Let everyone get their stacks cleansed.
Stack up.
Not hit anything but the box.
Oh, we're going to go ahead and pop.
These balls, guys.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pop our potion. Aim shot, murder of crows, and a true shot. Aim shot again. Need to try and stack up for heals.
Back to range 5.
Nice, we're real close to that 20%. We need to be a little bit closer, a little bit further on the damage there, but it's pretty close. Nice, so now we're in... We basically need to get as far away from what we can on this. He freezes his damage. He is not doing any. If you see, I did 181 damage there with the aim shot. What you're trying to do is get as much distance here as you can from those. They do knock back a little bit. There's one back there. I'm going to go ahead and head back this way. Boss is active. Range 5 for that AoE.
Range 5 it up. Get ready for the pizza slices.
I will be calling gaze.
You should be moving now to dodge these.
Get out of the tumors, get out of the tumor. Alright, once they pop, we're gonna move.
We gotta move to the adjacent side.
Gaze, turn away, turn away.
Oh, dude, I was turned. What the hell? So I'm in this pizza slice right here. I'm gonna rotate as soon as those pop. Ooh, got killed by something else.
Remember to be range 5.
Gaze.
We still have battle reses?
I missed that gaze. I didn't turn around quick enough. I don't know if you guys saw. I went like that, but I might have actually done like a 360 there on my camera. I'm not sure.
Yeah, fuck. It's so hard with all these fucking plus things.
What's important on these really is not so much overall damage, but is damage to Gahoon. So just trying to see like where I'm standing.
Just don't start hitting the things.
That was my bad. I was very much out of position, so I did not get to stack. That was on me, guys. I'm sorry.
Nah, if we don't have 2 DPS go down there, we should be able to push that without getting stacks.
Let's get feast now too, if we can.
Yeah, so now that was a really solid attempt. Everyone did decent on the mechanics there, kind of get in the groove. So we're gonna feast here, and same kind of thing. Blow potions in that burn phase. My damage was kind of weak. I haven't seen that last phase with that pizza thing. I don't know if you guys see that. There's like those like blisters on the ground, and we have to like rotate around the room. It's kind of tough.
And if you hit them with instant cast, their circle of slow will secede and be like a lot smaller.
Can I get warlock rocks and also portals set up?
It does look like as
Been in
well.
trouble with the pimple phase. Look at what death just said and kill. Stay where there are none when they're first growing. Then that first set that's growing is going to explode. So stay where the ones that are still growing until the first set explodes, then go where they exploded because there'll be nothing there.
You basically you just have to move back and forth. Is really all it is.
The damage only comes out when they explode. You don't get damage by standing on them. So just make sure you're not on the set that's going to explode.
One thing.
Also, gaze. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say in relation to gaze is that I believe that's happening every time right after the first set of the blisters pop. Right.
Also, if you have DBM, it'll have a gaze cooldown, and when that hits 0, he's gonna start casting it again.
But is that gonna all? So that phase both times when he did gaze was right after the blisters popped. Is that gonna be consistently how it is? Is that how that mechanic works?
We don't have that.
Not necessarily. It depends what he's casting.
Okay.
Alright, and
I got the seat. Welcome back in.
also,
Well, you know, we should
range
use
5,
it.
even when we're moving around. Like
Let's use the augment room. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
It's important because it can get scary. You guys gonna, people are gonna just try to get there as soon as possible. But if you can use like, dash or disengage or whatever to, clear some space to do that.
Yeah, so you don't want to be like sitting right on the edge of that zone because not only are the pimples gonna kind of like explode in a radius around them, but you want to make room for others.
So it's kind of hard. The way it basically goes from the middle, kind of in a line here, kind of in a line here, and then kind of in a line here over this side. It's kind of this pizza shape. So I'm trying to stay kind of at max range so that I'm not in the way. I'm not like next to anyone, but it's also kind of hard because I'm having a hard time judging exactly where that line is. But I think this time I liked my spot where I was in this last one, but it's going to be contingent on those collapses happening, you know.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm shot into Murder Crows. Go ahead and use our arcane shots as we run up. Get this dark bargain. So I'm going to go ahead and when I aim shot, I'm going to Murder Crows again. Aim shot, Murder Crows. Arcane shot. I'm going to go ahead and use my other aim shot here. So I have time.
There we go.
Let's go steady shot. I'm going to feign death, the cast of this other one. I'm going to actually swap over this guy. I'm going to steady shot up. I'm going to cast Murder Crows here right before. Murder Crows. Aim shot.
For 3.
Big worm. Big
I'll get next intro.
I'm going to kick that one. It was halfway through the cast. Aim shot into Murder Crows. So Murder Crows is actually very good on this portion of the fight. Nice, that was really quick. Because you can get it up like 3 or 4 times, so it's pretty decent on those single targets.
This is a poorly timed interface.
Alright, Claymore and Hauser are going to be that first group. So got a couple seconds though.
So I'm going to go ahead and just start steady shotting him here. Everyone kind of pads the meters on this. I don't know, does this actually count towards Gahoon damage?
Alright, go ahead.
No. Yeah, it does. Oh, dude, that's so dumb. That's kind of BS. That really throws off the meters, makes it hard to tell what's actually helpful or not. So I'm going to go ahead and aim shot, Murder Crows. Two.
Careful melee, close coming.
Right there, right there.
One's down, next room.
Alex is busy.
Blood feast in 5.
So I'm getting ready to move in here. I need to clear stacks, especially as an orb runner. That was my fault on this last time. Made it really tough. It makes it really hard to run the orb because you have like this stacking dot on you. And I just am taking a ton of damage that I don't need to. Orb coming through middle though.
Alright, next group go.
Jesus, dude. Alright, I'm going to pop Cheetah here. And get up. So right now I'm just trying to clear some of this so that my mage can get through when he gets the orb. I do have health potions.
I got him.
I'm going to have to Hellstone here. He's throwing it. I'm going to be able to disengage and racial if I need to, yeah. Okay, and I'm going to turtle. I'm going to wait. Well, I'm just turtling here, waiting, negating all that damage. Waiting for the second Dark Bargain. It's almost off. There it is. I'm going to drop. Okay. Run in with steady shots, get my stacks of steady aim up. Pop my potion. Murder Crows. Aim shot. Popping true shot here. Aim shot. Nice. Nice. That's exactly what we want. So now he's taking no damage, so we need to just dodge collapse. Way over there. Where's the next one? Way over there. Okay. So we're going to disengage, book it over this way. I am going to go ahead and get my steady shot stacks up on him, even though he's taking no damage. There's no reason we can't have that. It's in the middle. He's active here, so I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, lag spike. That was not ideal. So I'm standing somewhere here.
I have mine and that's it. I'm not sure it's his.
Nice. I'm standing right in a good spot.
Gaze in 7.
I'm going to wait for these to pop. Waiting for gaze.
Spread.
You're ready for
Gaze, turn.
Gaze.
Nice. Okay. Steady shot. Get my 5 stacks.
We're up right now.
Oh, he's out of range. What? He's, oh. Oh, dude, no way. He's gaze. Turn around. Oh, I have exhilaration. Pop that. Okay, I'm actually going to aim shot here, even though I don't have 5 stacks of steady aim, because I do have 2 stacks. I'm going to stand over here. Blisters right there on my right. 8%. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go. 7%. We got a big one coming in there. Oof, what? 59k? Get out of here. What the hell? Oh, gaze, bro. Gaze. That was my fault 100%. I'm going to turtle this, actually get out of this, because I'm going to be slowed. We're going to cancel the turtle. I'm going to stand over here.
Focus in, guys.
Be rest under if you can.
Not yet. Won't be for this fight, so we have to make it do.
That was tough, man. 2%. Let's go, boys. Let's go. That was my fault getting hit on that fucking gaze, too, man. I think we got this, though. I think we got this. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
There we go.
Woo!
I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah.
I fucking died because I did more than a 180. I did like a fucking
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah, baby.
Let's go. Shield boys.
Hey, what's up, homie? Sebastian
My heart was pumping.
from Uruguay. How you doing, baby? Yes, I'm glad we got that. Fuck, man. That was solid. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if there's a way to test this. Ooh! And you know your boy got the shoulders. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. I have 370 shoulders, but it's always nice having some other 370 alternatives here. We got that overwhelming power as a secondary in that, which is clutch because these ones actually don't have it. I hate Laser Matrix, though. I'm also really excited to have something with Arcane Flurry because of these the changes coming out in patch 8.1. So that's actually pretty awesome. I got those. We don't need a gun. My weapon's already high enough, and this trinket is not very good. So I'm not gonna be rolling for this. But that was progression. 8 out of 8 heroic, 1 out of 8 mythic. So we'll start working on that mythic progression. Let's see. So so what do we do for the next 2 hours and 20 minutes?
Now we gotta do Mythic Mother.
All right, guys. You know what that means? We gotta change the thumbnail. To Mythic Uldir.
Right, I'll let you take the pic and send it to me.
Oh, I should spell mythic right though. That's
No,
not.
I won't disappear.
Hey, you want to get over here?
Yeah, some gathering around.
So, this fight is a little, as far as it goes regarding details and the damage output. Oh, sorry.
We too cool for pictures. He's probably streaming.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I am streaming. Sorry. Oh, you know, wait. I'm gonna be big. Yeah, what's up? What's up, girl? I should take a picture of this too, actually.
Okay, I took a bunch. If anyone else wants to take it.
How do you implement a UI
Alt
Z.
Z.
Oh yeah, great fucking fire.
How do we do? Let's get another little good one here.
Alright, now let's do a silly one.
Wait, give me 1 second. As a hunter, I can shoot fireworks.
Wait.
No, it's too late.
Let's hit him with that roar, right? How do we do that? Slash. Oh, it didn't work. God, dude. Fucking jerk. Like sitting there trying to figure out how to fucking screenshot that. Thanks, Blaris. Thanks, Blaris. Well, I was trying to do slash roar, dude.
Can you
Make a macro and then put it on a hotkey.
Alright, guys. Let's change this. We got that mythic mother coming through.
Oh, God.
Oh, I've got you covered, buddy. I've got you covered. Oh, I can't use that.
Yeah.
My heart's broken. Wait, can we put down, like, the cushions?
Okay. Should we officers in chat for a second, and then we'll set up for mythics?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boys.
So we have already
You're not already?
we have already cleared Mythic Talic. So we're gonna be starting on Mythic Mother. Is the next one. I think it's actually pretty tough on Mythic.
Who wants some brew?
I know there's a. I know the strat actually varies like a pretty decent amount because of how much the damage is through transitioning through the portals and stuff there, whatever you call them, the gateways, doors, whatever. Nice, man.
There we go.
You got a gun. Got some gear off that. Got some gear off that. I'll take it. All right, so let's look at damage. So what I was saying before we were taking that picture there, I wasn't paying attention, is the damage is actually kind of skewed. So during the raid, when he's in this little, can you walk in there? When he's in this little cave, he takes damage. Quote. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh my God. Takes so much damage right there.
Don't have a.
But he takes damage, right? You're doing damage to him, but he's staying at 100% health, right? So it's not effective damage at all. But the thing is like I could like pop cooldowns during that phase, or for example, like if we have BM hunters, they pop Bestial Wrath because it's up so quickly again, and they like unloading on that phase, but none of that's actually effective damage on actually killing Gahoon. So I don't know. The only way I think we can tell that is if we go into the logs and we look at like a specific timestamp to actually judge it. That being said, and like for example in those phases you guys saw, like when he's taking no damage or it's not effective damage, all I'm doing is spamming steady shot to ensure I have a lethal shot proc and I have 5 stacks of that steady aim when he comes out of that phase.
Good job, guys. Really proud. That was good times.
Damn, man, I had a 128k aim shot crit. It's pretty solid, man.
My question is, can we suicide on the pus stuff?
You can just take the portal.
No, you should try to suicide.
Apparently, I'm absorbing it right now with my shield, but it is damaging me very slowly.
So we're gonna go to the entrance. We're gonna run out, and we gotta reset it back over to Mythic. So, so we're at 14.6k DPS throughout that entire fight, which is actually not that bad considering one, I was orb running for part of that, and you know, I feel like that's pretty decent. I'd be curious to really see. I just feel like it's just not like, I feel like I'm not trying to pad numbers in that at all because I want my numbers when I'm looking at this to go back to be very realistic and accurate. But I know there's a lot of people that are just kind of attacking. I mean, not trying to pad necessarily, but just attacking during those phases. So it kind of throws it off. But it would have been ideal to be able to see and really comparatively analyze DPS between each other, which is going to be a little tough because of that mechanic.
Sure, it's very similar.
It's pretty solid though. Everyone's like above 10k DPS. So.
Does it not have that on the floor like swirling laser, or was that like beta only?
Solid, man.
Lasers are at the same time,
Solid, solid.
so there'll be a wall and a ceiling lasers.
I mean, that's not that bad. The one I was thinking about is the Fat Boss.
What are the other traits on his shoulders? Is there another?
Had like this thing where like a laser would go on the ground in the center and then twirl into like a clockwork.
I've actually seen some really interesting stuff running this trait for BM where people just stack crit. You just stack crit and you run 3 of these, and then you just kind of constantly have this like pretty massive agility buff. Pretty cool idea. I haven't tried it yet, but it's interesting. Venomous Fangs is really solid for survival. I do like that trait a lot. I don't like Laser Matrix, and I do actually like Arcane Flurry. I'm really interested. One of the guys just asked me if I have incendiary ammo. I don't think I don't have any on me.
Yeah, we're thinking about trying. There's a few different ways I think you can do this. I know some people like the pop cooldowns and do bigger groups to move through like groups of 5, and then use AoE. Yeah, it's down really hard. It's definitely an option. I'm just trying to get her to the 3rd room as fast as possible with Blessed. I know this for sure, watching this quite a bit, is that a lot of the times when she does a double like laser with like the swirly and the center parts are moving, immediately after she will do the ground, you know, ground swirlies or whatever. So you kind of have to be stacked and get ready to move immediately. But it really shouldn't be too bad.
Sorry guys, I'm typing here. We're trying to just figure out some things on like the loot and stuff like that here on the
I wonder what place we are right now as in server.
Yeah, I know that kill that we just had actually bumped us up a decent amount on as far as how we rank on the server.
No, we got dropped like 11 or like 12.
I don't think getting AUTC is going to put us in the target.
No, it won't, because a lot of people had it in front of us, so it had to be like us killing.
If we kill Mother, we might get the
cause.
Yeah, Mother will go up.
Mother will put us outside of 10, I think.
I think we'll get Mother, no problem. If it counts for anything. My friend was having trouble with this really geared rogue the other day. I checked them out, and they were in the same situation we were with, just Mythic Countdown, and then 7 out of 8 heroic. So now we passed out.
I mean, I feel we're gonna do the same thing that we did in Mythos. We're gonna fucking go shot it tonight.
There you go.
Those Ogden runes.
Yeah, I don't want to give up these shoulders because of the changes coming out in 8.1 here. 2 things. One, this has overwhelming power as a secondary, which from a DPS perspective is huge. Like overwhelming power is much better than any of the other secondary traits here. And Arcane Flurry, I think, is going to be my go-to trait on a good chunk. I really think I'm going to be running Arcane Flurry, as well as, what's another piece that has it? Rapid Fire. This, I'm probably going to have one of these. But they're buffing the base damage, at least initially right now, and the numbers are buffing the base damage of Arcane Shot. So Arcane Flurry is actually going to be...
I can mail some from my ult, but I'll just wait until after the boss.
Alright.
We'll see. So I'm hoping I do good. So Mother is like my fight, man. Like Mother, for whatever reason, I always do very well in this fight. I think I have my parses up. I don't know how on this to pull it, like show it in OBS. This last week I didn't do great, but I parsed on all of these in the top like 10% as far as marksman hunters in the world of everyone that's posting logs. So Mother is definitely one of my better fights as far as mechanics and just kind of like what I'm aware of to usability wise at certain points. But like on this week when we did it on Mother, I was at the top 9% of marksman hunters on that fight in heroic. So hoping I can do pretty well here on Mythic. Looking at some of these other fights.
tell me, how do you have that fucking build?
I do intend on posting a video here too, kind of going through the parses and showing some stuff regarding Warcraft logs. I did make a video showing that. I don't know if any of you guys are interested in that kind of stuff to kind of figure out what other people are running. It's super helpful for PvE content and Mythic Plus and raiding. There's 2 separate categories. And you can see how you're ranking against other hunters or whatever spec, whatever class you're playing. Really, you can parse against, and it has a ranking. So like, I have this pulled up on another page, but like for example, on Heroic Mother, there's only been 6,500 marksman hunters that have killed Heroic Mother, to give you an idea, right? So I'm in the top 600 on that fight, and there's a couple other that I'm like, one of them I think it was like 80, like top 80 hunters. I don't remember which one though, but it's really interesting. It's some cool stuff, and you can actually learn a lot, figure out what people are running trinkets wise and trait wise, and what people are doing differently. We'll see. So this last week when I ran this, I did not have this mastery bonus. I was running with the haste bonus. So
everyone. Can't do everyone. But like 10 at a time.
The guide I saw said they did 15 and then left 5.
Okay. Yeah, you do like you stagger groups of 5, so you have 5 go, wait like a second.
We got that mythic going here.
Go, wait a second, then you have the third 5 go or something like that. I think that's when I think he's gonna tell you need a disc priest or like a paladin because barrier is important to have. Like, yeah, I know.
It's important because it doesn't happen.
So the idea currently is Spirit Link on the center of the wall and start sending people through. We'll get a cooldown on both sides, so it'll start bringing everybody up together.
Sorry guys, I'm listening real quick. Yeah, so so what he's saying, this is really tough because I guess the damage when.
Also, I think too, when we do the bubble,
Hold
no
on.
matter what group you're in, stand in the bubble. So when you go to the other side, don't like run all the way into the room. Just run enough to like get on the other side and stay in the bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's happening is that for those of you that don't know, as you transition through these phases, you go through these blue walls, it does an AoE pulse raid damage, and what happens is that damage is really high in Mythic. So what people do is you basically hug this wall, and you use AoE cooldowns, because AoE cooldowns can actually go through the walls. So for example, Spirit Link, even though you can cast it on one side, because you can't heal through it at line of sight. So if Mother's on the other side of this wall, I cannot attack Mother, right? But if I do something that's an effect on the ground right here, on the wall, it will do damage on both ends.
I just don't think we should.
So that's what they're saying. They're saying you want to use cooldowns as people transition to basically AoE mitigate that damage between the entire raid. So you basically have everyone stacking on one side, transition, everyone's stacked on this side, and you use an AoE cooldown on the middle to help spread the damage. So Spirit Link is very good. Disc Priest Barrier, whatever the hell it's called, is really good. Things like that.
And then if that's horrible, then we'll swap it back. Show reserves.
Yeah, I usually just leave Ring Piece for like a last resort thing.
Yeah.
I think
that was solid, man. I'm super excited that we got that down. Also, if you guys are trying to pug groups and do stuff, this achievement ahead of the curve is basically like an auto invite to any Uldir groups, because it means you've at least like experienced all the heroic level content. So a lot of times that's a requirement. If you see people say AOTC, means ahead of the curve. That's what people are requesting, that achievement. Personal food if you have it.
The idea is that 15 people should be over, so the AoE damage should be immense. And so that's the idea. Alright, just give it a go.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's have everyone see what it looks like. Make sure when you go across.
Yeah, so it's gonna be nuts. I guess what you try and do is rotate in bigger groups and use these AoE cooldowns, because it's just too much rain damage.
Anything that we need to, is any other prep work need to get done?
Actually, hold on.
Yeah, so who's our first 5 across? Sorry, I was gonna say.
Yeah, so we're rotating in groups of 5. Usually on your heroic and things like that, you're going groups of like 2 or 3, something like that, and you split everyone.
Purifying Flames, the Fire Swirlies, that's when we send those 5 over. And then it's groups of 2 after that, again.
Oh, I see.
Like really quickly in succession.
Like every 8-10 seconds or so, and instead of the last, healer and tank, the last ones to go over.
So I already have 385 chests, so that's not really worth rolling on for me.
So we just do like the fresh group.
I would actually really like these shoulders. I really do like the Archive of the Titans trait. And like I said, I'm planning on running one Focus Fire trait. So we're gonna be rolling on this if we don't get those shoulders.
I don't know. I'm inclined to agree with the call the 5.
I mean, if we do the 5, then essentially we're going to use a cooldown or 2 on the 5 going through, and then we can just normally heal in groups of 2 that go, so we'll have to wait even less time to get
So we will still do the whole like cooldown rotation on those 5 going through, but everyone stands in it. Everyone, even if you're not going through.
Alright, let's just give it a shot. I guess we'll run these.
Well, we need so we need to. So Nate's gonna be the tank. Alec needs to be the healer over. We need Rick Guard.
Oh, dude, what?
It's 100% on me. Just tapping back in and accidentally hit a button.
Yeah, the good news is the condo didn't die from the fire thing.
And now that we've seen it, let's give it a go.
I like that Mog. We're like fire buddies. Fire buddies. What's up, fire buddy?
For future reference, maybe on this, it would be nice.
Alright, guys, let's go. Let's go.
And then we have a warlock set up a gate that goes the long way with the room. I've seen some folks do it. It's not totally important, but it's an idea.
Doesn't with Cahoon when we reset, the portal goes away? Right?
The idea is while she's already reset, you quickly set it up before she spawns back in.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Alright, do we want to try 15 or 5 minutes strat first?
I don't know.
How about the 5 honestly?
I mean, you could probably throw down a gate even just right here, right now, in the first turn. And then whoever of the warlocks goes into the second room first, since there's not like a lot of damage needing to go out, they can probably set the gate in there.
It's not important. I was just like, it was just like a kind of an idea.
I changed the groups up a little bit.
So we're doing 4, 6, and 5?
It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Except the, yeah.
Alright, so we're in group 4.
I don't know if you want me in group 4. I want you to understand that my disc experience goes as far as I pick talents.
Okay.
I believe in you. So
That, Jeff, you feel comfortable being
It's
last
not too
group?
bad. Just keep your atonements up.
Yeah. I mean, on paper it sounds easy.
Oh, but it's not.
Changing strategy a little bit. Apparently it's better if we send Rocky over for the Gorfians.
Okay.
And
right?
also, it doesn't sound like Beam is that good. Beam. It doesn't do the silence. It'll interrupt, but the silence doesn't work on him. So it should just be Angular, DK, whatever they're the best melee we have control of. Probably death, 1.
Alright, I'm ready to pull, guys. I'm ready.
Yeah, Chris was like talking up. He's like, yeah, just fucking send the boomkin first group. He's like, it's so good. I'm like, alright. They fucking lies
Yeah, I
to
feel
me.
like all the stuff he's whispering to me right now is very different than what he told me the other day.
Okay, so to clarify, we're doing Spirit Link and priest bubble, and then on the other side we're popping a cooldown, and on this side.
Yeah. So on the center of the wall, we're dropping Dome, Spirit Link, Darkness, and Commanding Shout. And we're sending 5 through. And then
I have a cut on my
when
leg.
those adds up, we heal up, we send 2 through at a time.
Okay.
So, what about the next wall after that, though?
We just wait.
Should have the healing CDs back up.
Yeah.
The last group stays as long as they can, or until the healing cooldowns come back up, and then we do it on the other side.
Yeah, it's pretty much just dodging shit for a while.
It'll be Nate and whatever healer stays will be the only ones like hanging around there. They'll come through at 95 energy. That should be
okay. Yeah, I think rallying cry would also help. Like, pop
yeah, sorry,
when you go through.
That's what I meant, Sixer. Yeah, so 3 minutes should be our longest cooldown on any of those.
Alright, I guess. Should we give it a shout?
We have our groups.
Yeah, it should be group 1 goes through first, then group 2, then group 3, then group 4. And
well, we're not. It's 2-man groups. After group
Oh,
1.
okay. I totally misunderstood that.
Yeah, so we pop all our cooldowns on a group of 5 going through, and then it's 2-person groups for the rest of the way.
Just so we can DPS the ads down quick enough so they don't kill everybody.
So he's gonna have to adjust all the groups.
In the first waves, there's beams right off the bat. You don't have to wait for the boss. So you're dodging beams while trying to kill them ads.
Alright, healers. Am I okay to move the groups into smaller things, or should I just write it on a whiteboard and have everyone know what it is?
I mean, are we just working on the groups? It's I don't know. It's really annoying and.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it on the whiteboard then. It's gonna take me a minute though.
I like your whiteboard.
Group's open, we could literally just roll down the list.
Yeah, that's true.
And just kind of partner up and everybody knows what they're going with.
So like as it stands right now, it'd be like Blair's and Zub, and then Sexy and me, and Clay and
Hauser. Yeah, let's do that. That's just easier.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always call it to like Blair's up next go.
Do we want Mansoor to go over sooner? No, probably not actually. Yeah. Where he is, right?
I think Bryce and I can take the hits on that side.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. It's like you two would probably be fine over there. So we're like 2 and 2 healers for a good while.
Alright, Henry or Ryan, does one of you want to read out real quick the groups of 2 together?
You're hearing me twice, maybe I need to put.
Sure, I can. So it's just
I'll put
gonna be
headphones
the
on
same
then. If you hear me twice. Throwing me off with that text, baby. Throwing me off.
Claymore and Hauserha. There's gonna be Naug and Sweezy, Monsieur and Frolix. And then for that last group, we're gonna have. We want to leave. Alright, we'll do me and Yumi, and then Ui will come as one, and then we're gonna have Dunder and Akondo come in last. It's at about 95%.
Not even a little bit.
Why don't we just Nate, just leave it. Yeah. Let's fuck up the healers.
Alright. Even it is you.
I think I'll call it out as it goes.
Alright, well, I know I'm second. Yeah.
I have the markers down. During that transition, no one should stray from purple or green. Everyone should be.
Yeah. So I'm in the second to last group.
Okay. Nate, you are taking the box.
And we gotta stand right here during that first phase. So let's go. Boom shot, murder crows. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna do one more aim shot. We go ahead and pop true shot here. I'm gonna do one more aim shot.
Let's switch shit down. Claymore, hello! Hello, Claymore! In chat. Alright. I have to wait till the next one. So, let's stack on the door. Flames. Stack on the door. Alright. There, cooldowns now. Let's go. Let's fight.
That was not that bad. That was easier than I was expecting it to. I think we can spread out now, but I don't want to get in trouble. Good, go ahead. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. Fuck, dude. We got hit with that cleave. I think we can... Are we able to spread, though, after, like, that stacking for that initial group, and then can we spread out?
Yeah, you just need to be at the door
For the transition of the first group.
to stand in all the healing.
Right, and then, because we all got hit by that, like, cleave, whatever that's called, where she smashes the ground. Yeah. So after the 5 go through, we can all spread back out like we normally do, and then go in by group. I mean, I did, and I was stacked with everyone, so... What did I get hit by?
Corruption, defense grid, purifying flame, and spirit light. Those are your only 4 sources of damage.
It was one of the things getting off. Yeah, I think we can send more.
As soon as
we want to try
they all spawn.
I used my stun, but it seemed like it didn't last very long. I don't know if
What's clean? What is clean corruption from?
There's a So do we want to do group 1, Spirit Link, and group 2?
Oh. It's from the ads not getting kicked. That makes more sense. Either way, it can still spread out after. That was my only question.
I think myself and Sexy should be in there, because I can drop laser beams here. Okay, yep. In Blender. And, maybe Sub as well. Yeah.
Repair.
Let's give it a shot. Alright. The groups are changed up a little bit. Make sure you look at your groups. Because at some point, if
Some group.
2 groups do and we like it, there's a chance we can send 3 groups there. Like I've seen some people do.
So we still... Jesus, dude. I did 17k DPS. I don't know why my damage is so high on this fight. I'm not totally sure why. Every time I do this fight, though, I do super solid DPS.
So along with everything else, everyone pop in the first time.
17k.
When is the first group going through? Like, what point of time? After the first fire, we group up. They're going to throw everything down. We're going to send first 10 across. Okay. It's going to be 5, then 5.
I think I can actually just turtle that and take no damage. We'll see. I'm sure I can, right? It like deflects everything.
You can probably save your offensive cooldown if you're in the first 2 groups just to get aside and pop them and like blast those fucking ads as well.
For me, it's okay. I mean, I can basically do... I'm actually going to wait and use True Shot after...
Just so I can get this straight, the first 2 groups are going to go through this time. So like first group and then we're going to stagger and then the second group. And then we're going to go down to groups 2 again.
Yes. I'll be calling it out.
Alright, pulling in 5.
So I'm not going to pop True Shot here. Let's sidestep this to the left. Fire coming right now. I'm going to pop Turtle. Go. So that doesn't negate everything? I don't totally understand. Fuck. That's a little scary. Ooh, there's a lot of damage there. What is that, dude?
Yeah, well, you pulled him out of my juice.
Like I said, your thing doesn't work. It's the silence.
So I think
It's only good for the interrupt.
I think we should maybe keep even to 2 a.m.
Dude, Rukar. 25k DPS.
Do we want to?
So how?
Do you want me to pull them to the gate, or do you want me to wait for pull as an interrupt? Like, do you want me to reposition them to start, or wait for Gorfine's?
I had turtle up, but I was still taking damage.
They're all gonna walk to that one spot before they start. Like, that's why I was.
Isn't there a damage?
But okay.
It's like a damage mitigation.
It works.
Isn't there?
It's fine. I just, if I don't need to move them, I didn't know why.
Damage prevented. Alright, let's see.
Can you guys
It's
step
not
out of this
registered.
for a second? I'm gonna try to see if I can put a gate down on the wall next to her without pulling her. So you guys can close.
I think there's a strat which I remember hearing something that that darkness, like the demon hunter ability, can like kind of kind of mess with and, like mitigate a huge amount of damage. Or there was some strat I believe that you have like a ton of demon hunters and it makes it super easy. Get my food buff before I hit okay. Let's go, let's go. So my timing, usually I can get my full 5 stacks of steady aim, cast aim shot, I'm gonna have to move for fire right here. Usually, yep. Cast another aim shot in a safe spot. Okay, I'm gonna go turtle. So turtle is mitigating some amount of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. I'm gonna go ahead and pop cheetah there. Oh, that almost hit me. That would have been bad. I'm gonna do one more aim shot here. I do have exhilaration I can use here.
Prolix, you can go ahead too. Alright, let's have me and Uni go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop survival of the fittest here. I did pop exhilaration as well.
Alright, let's have Wooey come through.
Nice, solid. Actually, pretty good so far. Now we wait. We have to survive, kill ads, and we're waiting. I believe we're waiting for cooldowns again. Do those lasers happen where we have to like dodge the lasers? Fire the laser. He's gonna fire. He's gonna transition at 85%. Or sorry, at 95%. 94% now. So get ready for this aim shot. I'm spamming aim shot here. Okay, now we gotta watch for lasers. So I like. Oh. Help kill those ads. So we gotta watch for lasers. Oh, nice. Oh, beams and.
Move to the new ones too.
Yeah, get ready because there's gonna be swirling.
Alright, after flames, how are our cooldowns?
So here I run. I can go ahead and take this. Take that movement. It's not an issue for me there. So I believe we're waiting for the 3-minute cooldowns. We're going to do the transition again. I'm going to go ahead and pop my other aim shot here. So I like standing like right here. I can get a really good perspective, especially with this widescreen. I can see everything. We're in swirls.
There's 2 mechanics that happen at once, guys.
So I'm going to stand back over here, my spot, so I'm moving wind. I'm not worried about the lasers. I'm going to go ahead and disengage. I can't cast aim shot here because it's going to throw me too far, so I got to wait. Okay, it's okay.
Alright, group 1, on. Alright, group 2, group 2.
Okay, nice. Okay, oop, move out of that. I'm going to aim shot. We're chilling right now. We're chilling. So I'm gonna move back. Same thing as that first phase, right? Moving back. I see the whole room. I can go to my lasers if I need to. If I need to move. Okay, lasers over here. I'm in a good spot. I'm gonna go ahead and health pot. Ooh, they didn't interrupt ads. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So we didn't transition quick enough, and we did get a casket off, so we went there. I think we're actually going to get this here in a minute. This is actually not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. So there's... Sorry guys, I'm looking up actually a strat on my phone. What is that fix?
So that would like extend the time that we're in the first room.
But it's a cooldown.
The cooldown, yeah, it wouldn't really change anything. We just have more damage on the boss, but like,
I'm not worried about damage because the third room is the damage. I want to see us get to the third room before I start worrying too much about the damage.
Can we keep the boss in the first room for as long as possible until like...
We did that time. She got to 99%.
Oh, okay, sorry.
oh yeah, but it's just like so group 2 started counting.
I was a little slower on calling out the groups of 2, so that can go faster. But we did have like 4 or 5 people dead, so that time, like, I don't know, it's probably about as even as I feel like it would have got.
We could send, instead of groups of 2, we could try and send 3 people. 4 groups of 3. Yeah. It's just that, and just fewer troops through.
Just gonna make sure
a
that
little bit more
top.
Yeah, a little bit more damage, but it may save time.
I mean, how many people did you get through besides the first 2 groups?
We had almost everyone.
Oh, did we?
I think
we had like 7 people left in room 2.
Me and Prolix had just gotten 2, so we only had 3 or 4 left.
Oh, wasn't it?
Oh,
I
thought it was a lot more.
We had a couple dead though. We had like 4 or 5 dead in that
I feel like we can push more people through in those big groups at the beginning, because that's what we really need help with, is that first ad pull. We were still like at 50% health, right? So we could do more than 10 on the big ad group.
Yeah, in this video I watched right now, so they say keep in that first one.
They're saying
you have everyone pop all of your personals.
The healer cooldowns were off cooldown, so we got people over there. We did 15 in each group. It would be done.
That's worth a shot. Let's try it like 12. But stagger. Stagger. One group 1, group 2, then group 3.
Yes.
My darkness only lasts 8 seconds, but
yeah, we just have to make sure that as soon as group 1 goes, we have like 2 seconds. Group 2 go, 2 seconds. Group 3 go.
All right.
So what I'm gonna do there?
Heater, so like we should be able to send more.
I'm gonna pop survival of the fittest and turtle during that. Turtle's not mitigating everything. It's not mitigating everything, but it's mitigating a good chunk of it. So I feel like if I pop both,
I'm probably gonna pop innervate on you as we go through as well. So.
if I pop both there, we should be chilling. All right, let's see. Let's see, boys. Let's see.
Alright, you get a countdown.
8. Yep. Only need 5, 4, 3.
Jesus. Jesus.
Alright, get on it.
Okay, I'm turtle aspect.
1. Alright, group 2. Alright, group 3.
Nice.
Alright, we're gonna have, we're gonna wait. People are too low right now.
Solid. Okay. We survived. We only had one death right there. It's pretty good.
Alright, let's have,
Get out of the group.
me and Wooey
What-
move across.
That contamination killed everybody, or the epidemic.
Yeah, just reset. Everybody keep jumping through. If you guys get the debuff, on you, just run out of the group. Like I don't know who said it, but somebody said last time, and it will fall off. It's really hard to heal through.
If you run out, we can dispel it, but if you stay in the group, then you're just gonna take a ton of ticking damage.
Gotcha. Okay. Good to know.
So I'll probably call for a dispel too once you get out.
Yeah, I didn't notice it until the last second.
New mechanic, it's all good.
Yep.
Alright, let's do food buff. Or a flask fell off too. We need to refresh
I
that.
think the wins are kind of done by the time.
Yeah, if we do it succinctly, I think we'll get all 3 right before the winds start.
Succinctly.
If we're doing that though, let's see here. No, never mind. Sorry, I said nothing.
Got it.
Monster, you are in group 3.
I reloaded and it got rid of my rage check, but I've been
Okay.
Okay. Only in 5, 3.
I'm actually gonna aim shot this. Standing here, we should be able to just sidestep that. Okay, turtle. Survival. Oh, I don't even have survival up.
Group 3. Wait. Oh, I am the boss.
It's white.
Alright, let's wipe it.
Oh, let's get a tiny bit of extra time on that group 3.
Yeah. So when we pull
We're gonna
together,
use feast. Don't use personal food.
Alright, when we pull up after that fire, can I have one of the healers that's popping their ranger cooldown call out now?
Yeah,
And then
I can do it
everyone
since
else pop their shit.
I think mine's kind of the more important one.
Okay, on now, shortly after, group 1 is gonna go through. So actually, Blair's, can you just call that when you're calling now then? So yep. Like now, 1, 2, 3, like that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Awesome. We can have feast. Yep, I'll throw it down right up this gate.
That was weird. Survival. The fittest was not back up.
Just
Turtle
as a note,
turtle resets on a wipe, but
do pay
survival.
attention to when Blair's calls now, because I might not drop Spirit Link right away, since it's only a 6-second duration. I want it for the last portion of the people going through. So don't let that deter you from going through.
Alright, so you have 1 minute on darkness.
What? Mine's ready. No, it was a 1 million.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you meant. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, Rukart. That's crazy, man.
That's so weird. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a cheese strat to like stack a bunch of demon hunters.
PvP. Shit's so dumb.
Someone gonna pop my flask. Oh, I can't get that off.
No.
Turtle.
Group 2? Group...
Wait.
Good work on the dot, by the way.
Alright, let's have we go across.
Stack up in the middle if you can.
Alright, Uni, come across.
We gotta watch for these guys. My AoE on 2 targets is really bad. It really has to be like 3 or more targets. But it's okay. Doesn't seem to be problematic. I feel like we'll see. I guess we'll have to see how much.
I don't see a meter for chamber 2. Are you sure it goes when we come in here?
I don't see a meter for chamber 2 either.
Everyone is at 80, though, be careful.
So they're
Placed AoEs may work out there. It's worth trying if you haven't already.
definitely want to flare this area and make sure no rogues jump us, right? Nice, he flared the other side, so we are so safe from rogues.
Yeah. Rain of Fire and Blizzard may work out there. So.
Alright, get over.
Go.
So we're gonna have ads spawning right here in just 1 second.
There's only gonna be this one.
Minute 5 seconds on cooldown.
Swirls. We also have lasers.
Don't move.
Zub almost died there. Oh, Zub, don't die. 3, 4. Hit him with the aim. Hit him with the... Oops. This is...
Can we B-res a condo? I don't think you can do the wall.
He's on the other side of the gate. Oh wait. No. Can't.
See what we can do.
Meters at 50.
Get stacked. We're gonna get ready to go soon. It's on Blair's
Two
call.
beams first.
No, beams. Oh, far side.
That's a couple dead.
Still try to do it.
We're dead. Can't move, guys.
We're missing the... Just stand the shit.
That was on me. I thought we were done with that. Sorry.
Burn 3, burn.
Busted.
That's completely my bad. I thought it was time to go through.
Pretty close.
So did we determine?
Once,
whether or not the energy starts as soon as the second group or the first group gets into the second?
With the boss, it follows the boss.
It follows the boss. Okay.
As we saw there,
Should be pretty close. Any of these attempts actually really could actually get this because...
Wall. So if you have it, I don't know if all warlocks have Rain of Fire or whatever.
Yeah, that third phase is just a burn phase, right? So as soon as we pop Bloodless, you just go ham.
Kinda not. It's damage around a target you're shooting.
Okay. We'll do feast again.
okay though with the healer cooldowns.
Yeah, I mean we've got 3 minutes, so hopefully it
Well, let me call out the groups.
Okay.
What they're talking about now is the
Do you feel like we're pushing through just slightly too fast with the third group? Just because I've noticed a lot of people.
what Death is talking about, saying that trying to figure out the timer of when the second room, the power of the second room, or the energy of the second room.
So first two groups are fine, but the third
If that's based on when we start going in there or when the boss goes in there to figure out our timing. The main thing what we're trying to do here is we're trying to spread. We have 3-minute cooldowns. We're using them here, and we want to use them for the second one. So we basically are trying to make sure our timing, we're in this room for as close to 3 minutes as possible, so it doesn't pop.
Bubble goes down. I think you're good to toss Spirit Link, and I think we're getting it pretty cross after those within those 6 seconds.
I don't feel like my stuff is mitigating that much damage, but
Yeah, that's what I.
We want to save health stones for the room 3 one.
All right.
Can
drop
we get more lock rocks as well? Tell us what that now.
well, we're actually pretty close here because the mechanics are kind of the same. The really the difficult part of this on Mythic is getting between the 2 walls. So that's what we're really doing. You can see our survival and damage and stuff in the rooms is not bad. It's just transitioning in between the rooms. It's the really tough part. Pop exhilaration there.
No, I thought you were calling group.
I was, but we just weren't topped off now.
Alright, let's have a Hauser and Night Rush. Okay, caster it now.
Are you popping defensives when you cross, Sexy? Like personal defensives?
Should we just wait till after the first one to start doing the pushes? Because the wind's seriously causing problems for us when we're pushing you.
You're supposed to do it right after the fires.
everyone hurry and get this feast ball over here. Sexy crossing is the damage. It's people crossing. Everyone takes damage from any one crossing.
I was a light on darkness that full.
We could wait until that wind. Like I think we have plenty of time. For sure. You know, like it's like an extra 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, because the time, right, that 3-minute timer for cooldown starts as soon as we start, right?
Make it so cast it off. It's better when we
Yeah, exactly. So if we're waiting on that 3 minutes, we don't need to rush the first room necessarily. I mean, we have plenty of time, right? If we wait and do it 15.
I mean, the point is so then
the final group still comes over at the exact same time.
Yeah. Yeah, but rather than trying to rush, so we're doing it through wind, we just wait after. It shouldn't affect anything as far as the timing of cooldowns and everything.
We do it right after we dodge the flames.
I think if we're doing it right too, we should be getting it done before wind because basically that's the timer. Like if the wind's hitting and we're not getting the first 3 groups across, I think healer cooldowns or defensives, like the AoE defensives, aren't still up.
while the ads are there.
The third group should be through before the wind, is what I'm saying. If we're doing it the right time.
Thank you, that food buff.
But the ads are spawning during the winds, which is
That's the, yeah, I'm getting dragged away while I'm trying to I-beam and stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
because they take like 5 seconds ish to like.
Basically,
spawn.
as the ads are spawning, the wind starts and it knocks everybody away. So.
Okay, what we could do is we could wait till right after the wind finishes, and then try that one if we wanted to.
There's another fire right after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After second fire. Yeah. We're gonna have enough time to do that. I think we do. We've been having too many times where we're in the second room, literally sitting there waiting for the 95% doing nothing.
The other thing is,
That's not relevant.
the other thing is please stack on purple. I think it was like one of the mages. Someone keeps standing off to the side. Don't stand to the side. Stack on us because you create an additional fire that we have to make sure we don't run to. So just there's no reason to not stand on the purple diamond.
Yeah. If marker. I am the tank who is moving through on the first group. You can stand on me. First stack up.
Alright.
Alright, so let's do it.
Let's
second
go,
fire
boys.
this
Let's
time.
go.
Second fire? Okay.
Oh.
Death, were you not able to get the feast from before? Oh well. Just use personal. I think most people got the re-feast.
Alright, pulling in, or death, no, you're good.
Let's go.
Okay, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use my free aim shot proc here. Use both shots of arcane. I'm gonna spam steadies and we sidestepping the fire here real quick. Perfect.
I have aggro.
So turtle, survival. Oh fuck.
Not the time for defensives. We're not going through.
That's right. That's my fault.
Sorry. I'm not even hitting him.
Yeah, like, what the hell? Watch that cone. I don't understand.
Okay, after this fire, we're gonna
Go. Group 2.
I used exhilaration there.
Let somebody else call out the recipe.
Alright, we're gonna wait a second. Alright, me and Uni. Wooey, come across.
Oh, just pop cooldowns. So we're just chilling. 66%. I like that actually way better. That seemed to be much because we're sitting here waiting this point in the phase anyway. So trying to rush through so we're dealing with wind is problematic. It's better to wait for that. Wait after that first wind. Can I summon a pet here? Oh nice, dude.
You can move over to the edge of the wall and put it if you need to, but
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
But yeah, I think we can all agree that that was a little better, not having the wind pushing us away.
So Trailblazer is actually huge for this. So look, I'm running. I'm not moving, right? I'm not losing.
No.
Well, I'm going to dismiss my pet. I don't want him up. Oh. I think I got hit by the fire there. Swirls.
First room.
Oh.
Stay still.
Okay, I didn't see that.
We don't have CDs.
DPS the boss.
It was 100% my fault, man. That's so frustrating.
Careful about being in front of the boss.
We still got a minute on cooldowns.
Yep.
We're fine though. We're at 43%, so we should be okay.
We'll have to be real clean about getting the first 3 groups through this time.
We still have all our healers up, so at least from a practice standpoint.
Watch the cone.
Great job. Get ready. By X.
We have 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
It's gonna be after the next flame.
Wind. So it's gonna go wind, fire, and then they're gonna transition.
We're gonna have to go through real fast.
After this flame.
We're high on the energy here. If you see on the right hand side, 84%, 85%. So it's gonna be tough. Now they're gonna transition right now. Defensives, go.
Group 2.
Too many dead.
Stand.
Alright, me and Uni. Everyone else come through. Middle of the room.
Middle back.
I misunderstood.
They actually did pretty good. They got further than I was expecting.
I think we have to go through on the first flame. There's
Yeah, we do. We just, I mean, we have to. There's just not enough time.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think we were having an issue, honestly, going through that win. On the first
They,
one.
they were saying that it's on the second room getting the ads.
Yeah, it's not an issue.
Yeah, it makes it a little stressful.
We've done it before.
Yeah.
That we wiped that previous.
Okay.
Everyone has mobility.
Also, what happened? It felt like at that end there, we kind of got hit a lot harder than normal.
I think people step through early before dome is down.
People go like outside darkness too. It's very small. You gotta be right along that wall.
But if we go after that first wind on that first phase though, doesn't it set the timer the same? I mean that shouldn't be changing anything, right? Because we weren't having an issue with.
Because the problem is like they come like we're essentially leaving at 30% instead of like 20%. So we're not spending as much time in the first room.
Right. Yeah, but the issue is the energy level in the second room and cooldowns being up, right?
Correct, but the thing is people can sit in the first room for a greater window. So like when we go across at like 10, we're getting 90 seconds or whatever instead of 80 seconds for our cooldowns to come back up.
So it's like 10% is equal to like more time for the healer cooldowns to come up.
Because
Yeah,
like
but-
you're really the time you're measuring is the start of room 1 to the end of room 2.
You're right,
So
but even
if we
if you...
do it, no, I'm agreeing.
Sure, yeah, but yeah, and the healing cooldowns we're counting from when we pop them to the end of the first room.
Yeah,
So-
I know. So I'm saying to Austin,
Hmm.
the sooner we do them to the start of room 1.
I thought that the energy level of room 2 didn't start until we transitioned, but you're saying it doesn't.
But if we're popping it at 30%, that's much later in the fight than 20%.
My only concern is, say, when the first group goes over, if that is activating the second room, it won't make a difference if you start it sooner or later, because the second room is still going to have less time in it if we start it
Right.
early.
That's my point. What he just said. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant if we started at 20 or 30% of the first room because we're waiting on the second room energy.
The second room doesn't start until Mother gets there.
Yeah, which is at 95% on the first.
It's the healer ones. They pop
Yeah,
it
so-
first.
Austin, let me put it to you this way, right? If we pull her at 20% across, the healers are using their cooldowns at 20%, so they have 80% to basically time out and try to get their healer cooldowns up, as opposed to if we do it at 30% when she's doing it, right?
I understand. You're saying it's contingent on the energy of the first room, not the energy of the second room.
Well, it's
it's
the
basically-
start of room 1 to the end of room 2 is the window.
Yeah,
I
I
think
got
the
it.
confusion is that
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it
the
doesn't.
energy starts with the first group going in rather than the
Yeah,
mother going in.
yeah, we don't need.
The
Yeah.
mother-
How it is, so here we go.
If it starts with the mother going in, then yes, you want to do it earlier. But if it was with
Alright,
the first group,
stop.
then it wouldn't make a difference.
Sorry, let's cool. This is ridiculous now. Alright.
Okay, so we're doing it after first fight?
Yep.
Yes.
You're doing it like you're
If
doing
you need a written description, please talk to me after the raid. I will tell you in all caps.
Nate, can we get a countdown?
Okay, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stack by purple. Monster, get in.
Right after this, we're transitioning.
Ready.
Go.
2,
Second group.
3.
Third.
That was really good.
Start running to the right.
I'm just having to wait here until we stop. Fire's gonna come right
Alright,
here.
Have me and Uni go across. And then Louie.
Rocky, run out of the raid.
Thank you.
Good man, good job.
What you know about that blasting shot? So here we're just waiting. Trailblazer does really help for this. Like you can see, I'm literally gaining distance. So it's a pretty ideal talent for this because the exhilaration might be helpful, but like you see, I'm not even using it there. I'm kind of using it as an oh shit button with my health stone if I need to.
Oh, healing rain works.
So now we're just kind of chilling here, I guess. Oh yeah, we can summon the pet, right? summon this guy.
Just stand a little closer, maybe.
Yeah, just be in the gateway.
I should be doing that.
Gonna be at far.
Just free damage.
You're at 83%.
So after this wind, I'm actually going to dismiss it.
You're ready to move in?
I still get Trailblazer, if you see up here on my buffs, even with my pet on him. It's pretty op.
Minute 23.
She's gonna come.
So we got to start looking for swirls here.
Ads.
Swirls.
Release near side.
Room once.
Don't dispel that while he's in the raid. Whoever
Whoever
dispelled that just wiped us.
Just wipe it.
Yeah, please run into a wall.
Jesus. Cleansing Purge does so much fucking damage. 767,000 every 0.5 seconds.
No reason people should be dying to the wind, guys.
Yeah, this will be a time where we can do bio and repair. We've got a couple times. So let's take a 5-minute break, clear your heads, put stuff together, go pee, repair, change talents. Only time to do that.
Right back?
Oop, not pull. Sorry. You meant break.
Like same thing.
There was a pull timer for the break.
Pulling the toilet box.
I am going to grab another beer real quick, guys, while we do this. Quick, like, little 2-minute break.
Hey guys, congrats on AOTC. How's Mother going?
It's going. And thank you. We've been able to get Mother to the second room a few times. We're kind of struggling in flowing transitions.
Yeah, it's the hard part for sure.
Yeah.
I saw people move up there, so I figured you guys were on break, so I wanted to hop in and see what was up.
Yep, 5-minute break. I think everybody disappeared except for me.
Yeah.
So far, so good, though. Ow, dude. Ow, dude. Ow, dude.
What are you guys struggling with in the second room? Just like getting people to the third?
We haven't even gotten to the third yet. Essentially, what's ended up happening is whenever we go past through, we've been able to smoothly go through the first gate. But Epidemic has hit us a couple of times so far, so we gotta like be cognizant of not dispelling that when.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Together.
That happened once. We got to the third room there that one time.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. But that was when we were doing 10 in the first wave, and we just couldn't kill the ads in time with the beams and shit.
Right. We got this. It's just a little bit more practice, I think.
Yeah, it's honestly that second to third pretty hard because you have the beams and what you send over. We wait until the first beams pass to even send our first group. So then you have like a solid 10 seconds, 15 seconds to kill everything before you have to deal with it, like mechanics again.
So you wait till right after the beams?
Yeah. So what we do is, we do first room just like you guys are, and the tank and healer sit in first room by themselves till 95 energy, which usually means the whole raid's over except, you know, 18 people in room 2, 2 in room 1, for maybe like 10 seconds.
That's what we had too.
Yep. And then everyone gets into 2. We do the first wave of beams that comes out almost exactly when room 1 fires up.
Jesus Christ.
Out, then we send people across.
I'm actually gonna run a pet
So it's pretty much like right away.
because I can leave my pet just attacking when we're in the other room. I might dismiss it partway through, but
Got it. So you're trying to push as fast as you can to get to room 3 where she's taking, what is it, 50 damage?
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly it. How,
why is there no abilities on here?
What cooldowns are you using to push a group into 2 and 3?
Mostly personals and healer cooldowns.
What's your healer comp?
Bubble, Healing Tide, Trank, and whatever the monks is.
Do you have any DR available? Are you using Rallying Cry there, Darkness?
I think so. Those
Darkness.
2 words were spoken.
Yeah, we are using those.
We're using darkness.
Yeah, that sounds right then. Everyone should group up in front of the door when you push the first group through, and then throw down Darkness. Yeah, that mitigates a lot of damage.
And rally is also being used. And yeah, we're pretty much doing that. We're grouping up all on top of each other.
Okay. So it just sounds like it's the ads then, more than the damage from going through.
Yeah, definitely. I do the darkness, and I'm like number 2 on healing sometimes. But people move a little bit too far. They don't seem to. They just go too far. They move out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because stuff should be getting interrupted and stuff over there.
I agree, Bob. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
We've been able to do it pretty smoothly a couple of times now. So, as I said, I think it's more of just practice.
Yeah, could be. I'm just trying to.
Oh, I'm ready.
To, like,
I'm ready.
Parse it in my head.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Hi, Chris.
Hello. Came in to see how you guys were doing while you were on break.
Doing okay.
Okay, just for you.
We're figuring it out.
Hold on, I got a request from Alec.
Thank you. What was that? Chris, question for you.
This guy Chris is a buddy of ours who's in a separate guild, but they've done a lot of Mythic content, so he helps us a lot with our strats and stuff like that when we're doing these progression fights, at least giving us ideas or alternatives if we're struggling on stuff.
You want to grip their first cast because it doesn't DR anything. So like you just grip them to reset the cast, and then you want like you want to get a Chaos Nova right after that, and then you don't have any other AoEs, right?
We've got Cap Totem. And
Oh yeah. So then Cap Totem after Chaos Nova, and then that would be a good CC chain on them, and then after that single interrupt.
So as an unrelated topic to this raid while we sit here and wait,
we're doing 15.
I just leveled up my Warlock.
Like 5/5/5.
Turn this down.
Oh.
I just leveled up my Warlock, and Destro is so fun. I don't know if you guys have had the chance of playing Destro. It's amazing though. It's so much fun. So bursty. It's pretty absurd. The single target burst is insane. It's got pretty decent AoE and stuff too, depending on like the multi targets with Rain of Fire, or if you each have 2 or 3 targets, being able to like Havoc Chaos Bolt, and the animations are just amazing. So I am after we finish the raid, I plan on putting up or streaming some Destro Lock content as well. I don't know if you guys are interested in that as much as the Mythic Marksman Hunter type stuff, but yeah, I want to try and get some of that type of stuff up here in the future because it's pretty fun to play it for sure. Who are we waiting on? Just waiting on Mansoor.
The official cheer squad of the guild.
We'll
forget the nips.
There's a feast down, guys.
All right, let's do this.
Say it. I guess one last time, I'm gonna stop harping on it. That darkness has a small radius. Maybe I need to drop it better or something, but people definitely move out of it, especially in the next room.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to be off that wall at all. So when you cross, just stand right there next to the wall, right in the center. There's no reason we can't be stacked in that. Make sure you're in that darkness. It's a little hard to see the graphic for sure, so just be aware that it's right there.
Yeah, it's hard to see and it's smaller than everything else.
Yeah.
It's harder for group 3. It's harder for group 3 because pretty much right after we get through, the wind hits.
Yeah.
So it pulls us out of it anyways.
Well, group 3, it shouldn't matter that much. I mean, you're in there, but it's the earlier groups for sure. A lot of people standing outside.
Group 3 lives matter.
They don't.
Not to me.
This is ready check for Paul.
All right, baby. All right, let's do it.
Plastic might be running out.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm gonna pop turtle and defenses right after this.
2, 3.
Damn it, guys.
Boss game.
Please let me call it out.
Okay.
Did that mess up? Are we done? Did that wipe it? I think we can get a battle res actually. Oh.
Let's wipe it, guys. We have a healer down.
I mean, I'm in the other room. You could probably B-res me.
Yeah, we could have.
It's the call here.
Let's wipe it. I want to just get more attempts on actually sending people through.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Beast this up if we can get to
Left,
it.
right, left, right.
Run.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
So anyone who's dying through that wall transition, if you have a self heal, try to use it between group 2 and group 3. That'll help balance out the damage. Oh, I just missed a foot thing. Personal dis.
Yeah, for mages, if you put up your barrier right before the pull, like right when we do the ready check, it'll be off cooldown, so you can fully absorb through like the first group, and then use it again and help absorb the second group's damage.
I know we've heard a bunch of times, I want to reiterate, when you go through the wall, please stand in all
Thanks,
AoE
Liam.
heals still. Do not run into the next room super far.
There's markers on either side of the thing. You want to stay on those markers.
Oh, is this streaming at 4? It's streaming at 480?
Did a little better that time anyways. 1.15 million for darkness.
I had it set on Twitch settings, and it was actually, I know it was actually pretty decent as far as the resolution, but I swapped back over to YouTube for tonight. Sorry if the resolution's low, guys. I didn't know.
All right, pulling in 5, 4.
I'll
3,
fix it after
2,
we finish with this. No, I can't get that cast off. Aim shot into turtle.
Group 2. Group 3.
Cool. That's close. I did have to use exhilaration there. Oh, did I get hit by that? If I didn't get hit by that, I should have gotten hit by that.
Rocky, keep an eye on that corruption.
Yep, I see it.
Ricard, get out. Ricard, get out.
Me and Willie, let's go across.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I was gonna use a
Don't forget
pet
to
here.
drop AoEs.
Someone dispel Ricard.
Alright, Uni, come across. Alright, remember guys, when the lasers come, there's going to be two
Sweet,
of
shut
them,
our
so
pet
sit
is
tight.
just going ham. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe that's not going ham.
And prioritize making it to the hole in the one that's coming that you can see on the wall first. So that's the one that's gonna hit first. So if
Yeah, for sure,
you
Liam.
can't get to both, you know, just
Yeah,
run
sorry if it's
horizontally,
the resolution's low, guys. I
Right
didn't
after
know.
this win,
priority.
Jeff, or maybe
You guys gotta let me know that.
The one's at 90.
Go, 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 go.
Ready?
So hit that aim shot. Murder crows. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
From boss, ads are coming up.
Strike. Go.
Ads.
Near side.
Close.
Stay.
Dead.
You gotta be res
Jeff,
for
get
this
out.
one. Fire.
I'm dispel.
Work on the boss.
Fire.
Or DPS.
We disengage here. Into aim
45
shot.
seconds on cooldown.
There's no reason not to stack here. You guys can if you want to. Helps minimize the puddles.
20 seconds.
Far side.
I'm trying to figure out when I should really be using my true shot.
Stay in, stay in, stay in, stay in.
Dude, what? How?
Do we have a
We got 2 seconds.
We're waiting after this wind.
We don't have B-res for like a long time.
Is there a flame right after this?
There should be.
Yes.
I will do it after the flame.
Okay, it's gonna be really interesting with ads, just so y'all know.
Go.
So no grip this time?
Defensives again.
Group 3.
Grip.
Group 3.
For my stun.
That was
Sender,
actually pretty
I'm gonna
smooth.
hit you up in 45 seconds.
Alright, me and Wooey, go ahead.
You can't.
Close
Close side, close side.
Room 295, room 295.
Oh shit, you're right.
Hmm.
Holy shit.
We didn't get interrupts on the ads.
We just have to send everybody.
No, that
It honestly
not
looked
having
like we might have been able to get close to everybody.
That's
That was
not an awful
entirely
Yeah,
my
I mean,
fault.
just not having Rocky over there meant we didn't have our first interrupt.
No, that was entirely my fault. Like, I just.
But didn't the
getting
room like
clipped by
get
one
cleansed
laser,
like
yeah.
super?
That's
like,
pretty close, man.
Feels
I think
fast.
we,
I
I think we have this
I
in
was a
another
little slower
polar
in
too.
calling the other groups over. I think I just gotta speed that up after all three are through.
Because once we get in that
Do you
third
want to call
room,
when,
we
when
have
you
that
think it's okay to
bloodlust.
go? Because I know like all the cooldowns will have been popped then, right? So
She
we get
dies at
1, 2, and 3
10%, right?
through.
So we only gotta
One
get her down
group
to
four should
10%.
Send across.
What?
Please. Okay, so after we send, so between the rooms, right? We'll send group 1, 2, and 3 during the cooldowns, and then after we have the rest of group 4 that we pull through. There's like 3 people that we do slowly. I was calling those, but I think maybe I was just doing a little too late. Will you call when we're okay to do it?
I think you were
because people get
fine.
low after. Okay, because I think we could do that a little sooner, if the healing is okay with it.
I mean, I
and
think
then
you were
we
fine. I
won't
mean, there's no like necessarily benefit to doing that. So like, I think it's like doing the slowness of it isn't hurting us.
Well, the faster would mean we would get out of that room quicker. I think because you're
Don,
saying
we
it's
are
filling
sending
up,
the
right?
whole raid through.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
we're sending
we're
basically
the problem is we're just waiting for
15
cooldowns.
out
I
of
mean, that's
20
the biggest thing.
people, and then we're
But
waiting
when-
for the
when
last
we move the
two,
group through, we
2 or
don't
3
need to do the
people we're
cooldown
sending
timer,
after,
just boss.
Never mind.
just to make
I'll
sure we
call
don't
it
get
out,
one
and I'll just
shot.
go a
But we're
little bit
basically
faster this
sending
time
we're
with
sending
that
15 out
other
of 20
group of
people
other
through, leaving the
I
tank and
think it'll
healer.
be okay.
So
Right there.
We would have
the
liked
only
to add
adjustment if we were to send everybody else through would be another
another
2 or 3 people, which I don't think that's
Well,
the
that's
We
problem.
were trying to kill the ads while the ceiling beams were coming down. I tried to sacrifice myself.
But I did feel like we were taking much less
And
damage in
the
that
big issue
transition
there
from the
also
second
was
to, I mean, at least I was, in
virus
this
there. We all
transition to
got the
second to
virus
third
right in
room,
there.
I was like above like 75, 80% that whole
They would have
time.
gotten a cast off.
I don't know
They
why
would've
that's so
wiped,
much,
Like, 2 different ways, I guess. Then.
Can we try something?
I'm sorry, I have the
can
thing
you-
that... I'm sorry, disclaimer. I have the thing that whenever I log in, it kicks me right out. I thought someone said,
It's because you're
I'm
still
gonna
in
try
the
kicking
dungeon
I'm
right
gonna
now.
try kicking you from the group and seeing if it like bumps your body outside. See if that helps.
alright.
Restarting my computer also helps. That's happened to me a few times. Alright.
No, the way it default fixes it is the 6 seconds it takes, or 6 minutes it takes, or 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, let me
to
stop
kick you out
some
of
of
your
my
body.
pet. I'm so not used to running a pet as marksman, but I
sure.
think in this fight it actually is
Got
not
it where I can come back and I can
problematic.
click
I mean,
that
the
release
reality
button
too
super
is
quick and I'll
for
res before it kicks me out, and then I'm good.
damage. Like a lot of times your
I'm gonna
pet's
try
doing
that.
about 10% of your damage anyway.
Just to give us
so
like
it's not even really a
few more
DPS loss, and I would
seconds.
argue
Just-
maybe in
can
this
we-
fight
can we
it
do,
might
like,
be even an increase because it can
purple
DPS
stack
if
on
I'm
the
on the
left
other
side of the
If I'm
boss,
staying in the room
and
till the
then,
very
like,
end.
right when the fire comes down, we start setting groups through, like, kind of thing. Like, it doesn't save us a ton of time, but it gives us a few more seconds.
Oh, Claymore, you're out.
Alright, I'm logging in right now.
Say that again for me. Sorry, I didn't hear.
Just like, you know, just stack on the left side, and then right when flames comes down, we'll just pop barrier and just like move sides.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. So we'll stack instead of stacking.
So like stack on star, and then once flames go, move to purple, and then
just go through.
Go through.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a better idea. I know what they're saying.
Sound
without
right,
even
players?
doing it.
Yeah. I mean, hell, if we wanted to, we could just try to nitpick it and send people across right away.
Whatever we feel like is.
No, it's an issue with the ads then.
Do we get flames on the other side too?
No. The only mechanics happen once Mother is there, except for winds. Winds are always happening. The mechanics follow Mother.
I mean, it's an option. I mean,
Well, except for in third room. Third room, you get lasers as well.
I'm just saying to give us as much time as possible
Yeah.
on this first room. We could just sprint there, 1, 2, 3, go right away.
We're gonna have a couple extra seconds too. Than last attempt, if I call it out right.
Have you been watching?
I do
those
hate
videos
wasting
too,
flash
Claymore?
time.
We're ready.
So nothing's changing strategy-wise, guys, from
me to
that.
counter. Yep.
That last time we're just kind of trying to
pulling in
talk and
5,
figure out, make sure everyone's on the same page.
3,
Misdirect, aim shot. Let's go. Murder of crows.
On star, guys, left side.
Stack on star. Everyone on star. Everyone on star.
I
Dude.
First group, go.
Okay.
Second group. Third group.
So the one thing we did change there is someone messed up is we're all trying to stand to the right so that when we transition after the fire we can start moving right
Let's
away.
wipe it.
Okay.
I don't know why that's so fun, dude.
Someone was a little over too far there.
No, they
On that
someone
initial
was like
stack.
didn't hear what was going on. I need everyone like listening a little bit, guys.
Yeah, so and I stepped over the wall trying to dodge the fire that someone else had, so that's why we took like a tick of the wall damage because that someone was in the
We're
middle.
gonna do standing on star. Move to purple once the fire is down. Then we go through.
When the
It's a
move
li-
when you
it's a
move to
little
purple, you're
different than
not
before.
moving across the barrier. You're just moving to the other side.
We're starting on star, moving to purple.
Yeah.
And listen for your group.
And I dipped through the wall there at the beginning of that, which kind of messed it up. But I didn't see the person staying in the
reach
middle,
for
and I
those feet.
didn't have anywhere to go. I was gonna get hit by the fire, so I ended up dipping. Dipping. Oh, what? Sorry.
I'm a Claymore. I'm throwing an augment on.
Yeah, I'm gonna augment room this. Got a good feeling.
Alright, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stand on star. Purple.
Group 1.
Okay. So we pop
Group
all our
2.
defenses right away.
Group 3.
Stay in turtle for this. Solid. Super clean. That was super clean.
Alright, me and Wooey.
If you have the debuff, move out.
Alright, now Uni.
So now you just post up and chill.
Don't forget your death and decays, blizzards, etc. through the wall. Does Frost Orb go through the wall, or does it stop at the wall?
It probably hits a little like design on the ground and
Yeah,
stuff.
I got time.
Goes through.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Little bits of damage.
Yeah, it is important as
shooting
much
zone.
as we can do
Adding, dude.
damage-wise during this phase, since we're just waiting for healer
Probably need all the
cooldowns.
help we can get.
That extra 2 or 3% can definitely be the difference when we get in that last phase.
I'm sure you're scaring the shit out of me right now.
At this part, we're just waiting.
You might be within blood boil range right there, actually.
Alright, get ready to cross, Jeff. Go.
I don't know why. It just
Work on this
untargeted
boss a
him.
little, get ready for ads.
Minute and 10 on healer cooldowns.
Far
Left
side.
side, close side.
Stay.
You gotta move from that Azure.
Careful for
Watch
strike,
out.
strike, strike, strike.
Cone, cone, cone.
About 30 seconds, guys.
I think we're doing okay though on damage. I think if we get
We're
her
gonna
close to
stack
about 50%, we
We're
could
gonna stack
bring
on
that.
Skull and move to X. Beam.
Middle.
Don't move, don't move, don't move. Incredible. 60%.
After this wind tunnel, we can move.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast my aim shot here because wind's about to come up. Just to do what I can to not.
We're gonna do it right after this, guys. Stack on skull.
There's gonna be a flame first, I think.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna keep
stack on
using.
skull. Stack on skull after this.
Hey, go to X, go to X, go to X.
First group, go.
Use your health stones if you have to.
And group 3.
Bring the 3 DPS team.
Nice, solid, solid.
Get ready for
Okay.
the first.
Austin, unite.
290. 95, we gotta go.
Far
Gotta
side.
go.
Move, move, move.
Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move.
They got cast.
Yep. Fuck. We may have to go sooner then. So
Yeah,
we're not
I expected I expected the wind to be sooner, so that was my bad. I'll call it sooner that time.
You're good. Yeah, so we'll go the one before
So
that.
close, man. We're getting close. All we need to do is once we get in that last phase, man, it's just a DPS race.
So right
You just
after
go.
beams, we need to line
And
up.
I think we're okay. I think we have the damage with those mechanics. Are not
Also,
too.
Alec, did you say you want the 3 DPS to come through right after then?
I was just looking at the timing left on the room, and we had healer cooldown still running, so it was probably worth bringing at that time.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
I feel like we're taking less damage in that trans. I don't know if it's. I feel like I'm dipping at least personally low, like not as low. So I feel like we should probably in that second room try and get all 18 of us through.
Yeah, it definitely looked like we could have done it.
Even if we plan on using a Hellstone or whatever, that might just help with that transition and making sure we kill the ads and all that stuff.
Just a thought. So the mass death grip that works on the ads in this fight, right?
Yes,
Should
it
we
does.
save that for the third room just purely because of the laser?
It's up on both.
Oh, it is? Okay, so maybe like death grip one add like for the lasers onto the spot and then pull all of them onto that spot?
I can try. It depends on if they're in range of the where it needs to go. If they're, because they spawn like here, let's just say, and if it's like over on the far corner, then I can't death grip that far. It's a 15-yard range for the group grip.
Fair enough.
I think Claymore's fucked up again.
You already kicked him, so it should fix in a minute or so. Right.
Yeah,
on the last tick.
so for the stuns, I believe Chris was suggesting we do Gorfine's Grasp, then the Demon Hunter one is at Chaos Nova.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've
And
been
then-
trying to do. But somebody like if Warlock gets something off and then diminishing returns, we kind of get fucked.
Yeah. So the idea is Gorfine's Grasp, then some AoE like Chaos Nova, then Alex Capacitor Totem usually goes off after that. So I think that's what we've been running, and it seems to work pretty good. So if we can try and stick with that, it'll be good. But don't be afraid to use it. If I haven't said your interrupt, and you have one, and you see a cast it might get off, please interrupt it.
Interrupts are fine. Careful with stuns, though. We don't want to stack all of our stuns right away.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you know what I can actually do is I can actually blasting shot.
When we're like, you know, in second
All of
room,
them.
we're stacking for the swirlies. If we can all like range and melee just stack behind the boss, so if we get a like immediate purging flame, we can just like run, you know, like a foot away. Very
And
easy.
obviously, as everybody sees, the room beams come first. So if you're late to the party, dodge the room beams, and you'll still have time to run at the circles.
All right, let's go.
Claymore,
Claymore, you're dead for me.
Is Claymore dead?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm here.
He's
Need a
pretty
couple
good.
buffs.
But
wait,
it says you're dead to all of us. I
Says you're
think.
good. Where are you?
Says he's alive to me.
I was
for
calling
me.
me.
He's not
I'm
dead.
literally
Marked with
resin you
skull.
right now.
I don't.
He's
I marked him with a
definitely
skull to find him, and I don't see.
Can you
He's
reload your?
literally jumping
He's
by the
alive.
feet here. I'm standing beside him. He's fine.
Okay. Well. Okay.
You're jumping on a fist.
I reloaded UI, and he's still.
All right. Well, if he's
Alright,
alive,
to heal
if
you,
he's
so.
This is
alive,
gonna
it
be
doesn't-
how we kill this boss. Okay, he's immune to everything.
Maybe he
Okay.
won't take damage.
pulling in.
Claymore, be ready
Pulling
to self
in
heal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody on start.
Come in a little bit, everyone. Good job.
Group 1. Group 2. And group 3.
Wait for that damage.
Good
Okay.
job.
Take off my turtle there. Just keep damage.
Can somebody dispel
Standing by
blaze
the
as I
wall
set
here. We're
up
about to
Purify?
transition.
All right, Louie, let's go.
Don't get your AoEs on the boss. That's not right.
All right, Uni, come across.
Yeah, so I can blasting shot them.
Mages
Which
save
basically
your
acts
AoE
like a
for the
mass
boss
interrupt on
when you
everything
get in
that
this
doesn't
part,
DR
when there's just
stuns.
two guys. Put your blizzards and your orbs on Mother, not on ads. More at this part.
Oh dear. Okay, good.
So we're actually at a lower percentage now than we
Okay,
were
good.
last time.
You've got little
Solid.
burst AoEs, you can try doing it here as long as you're not an idiot. Guy
Oh,
almost was.
Barrage actually works.
Great. I can hit him with Death and Decay and
That's
with
interesting.
Blood Boil. Doesn't hurt to try.
Room 1 is 90.
Fuck yeah, dude. Holy Nova that shit.
Mm.
Jeff. Let's go.
You gotta come, Jeff.
Cone.
Figured the
Ads
ads.
soon. Ads will be a little staggered. Middle.
In the middle.
Okay.
Fire.
Oh, guys.
I set a bad example there of being out of it, but it's because I could survive it.
We don't have dark.
Yeah, we need
we can
Ricard.
get a better
We have
result.
Valorez, we need Ricard.
Yeah, I'll get him. I'll get him after the wind. Hey, Ricard.
Alright, those ads drive me crazy.
28 seconds on cooldown.
Can you re-inbuff Ricard? Thank you.
Far side. Into the swirls. Good job.
Alright, line up at the door. Right here.
We just go?
2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Bro, watch it come, watch it come.
Ah, fuck, I misclicked.
Go to
Fuck
wind
me.
tunnel. Oh.
We can do it.
Let's try, let's try.
Let's
Go,
try
go, go, go,
I'll
go,
cool
go, go.
down.
Okay.
Nah, I fucked up. I fucking misclicked. God damn it. I'm
Now
sorry,
we know.
group.
No, but now
I'm
we
sorry,
know.
group.
Bitch, get back here.
I think I should have waited too. I think I
Because
went.
one too many groups at the same time.
I know we have one guy that has to go. Man, dude, we're getting so close, man. That last room.
Which ads are immune to interrupt? I don't know.
The big one.
The ones that
Ones that
aren't
aren't-
blobs.
The big one.
So the orb that's floating in the air or whatever?
Or floating in the air. There should be one that looks like the kind of Shaw-looking creature, and that's the big one. And then there's just normal slime-looking ones. Those ones are exotic.
Alright.
Yeah, there's one in the air too.
Oh, is there?
The healer ones.
I'm
Yeah, that's the
so
one that
sorry,
puts the
group.
deep-
That was my fuck up.
Alright, get your
I
face.
mean,
There's plenty
they
of other
should
people
all
fucked
be.
up too.
They should all be casting at the same time, so it's like, you know, you're just kind of watching any of the cast bars after Gorfiends goes off, and once they're getting, you know.
Yeah, that was for that
records
last
away, that's
that
when
last
it's
group.
setting.
I died to the beams because I was going nuts about trying to kill that ad or stun it or do something for it.
Oh no, those aren't. That's not that big of a deal.
Well, he was about to get it off. I don't know. Maybe he died.
Okay, those don't wipe the raid though. The ones that wipe the raid are the interruptible ones.
The one that you were
Those-
trying to interrupt was the epidemic, which can only be dealt with by that person moving out of the raid.
Alright.
You can't interrupt that one.
Yeah.
Claymore
Remnant
still
of
dead.
Corruption is the only one that we need to worry about. A Remnant of Corruption. That is the one we need to interrupt. That is from DPS.
Alright.
Okay.
Don't
Alright.
worry, you're a hero in my heart.
Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If you don't have stealth, don't move up. Don't get used to it. Star.
Nice way to get open there.
Group 1. And 2. And 3.
Okay, wind is gonna
Okay,
happen.
Wait for that. Solid. Clean. Everyone's through.
Alright, Austin, you and I, let's move across.
Start putting your AoEs on the boss outside.
Okay, Uni, come.
Why don't I pet up?
Can you pull Mother a little clip?
That was just.
That looks good.
Survival of the Fittest didn't go off there either.
Oh fuck yeah, dude, she's in Bone Storm range.
78%. %. So we're transitioning here. pretty soon.
88%, 90%.
Alright, let's go, Jeff. She's gonna come.
Ed.
Far side.
Don't kill yourself trying to interrupt.
Yeah, there's no excuse for that.
Need to recur up.
Get him up in a second. Recar it safe.
We have 44 seconds.
Careful about being in front. Fire.
Middle. We're setting up after these beams. Wait for the floor. I see you, enemy. Alright, get to the door. Wait. First group, go. Alright, second group. And third group. And 3 DPS.
DPS?
Chamber 2 is at 875. 85.
I'm out if I can get cleansed.
Nice.
I'm good.
That's
Gotta
big.
rotate.
You guys have to come through right now.
Dark's gotta come through.
Go.
Close side.
Last
We're gonna last after these ads, I think.
Watch the cone, get out, cone.
Middle. I see it out.
Jesus, dude. So many mechanics. Oh my goodness. Alright, popping potion, popping true shot here actually. Oh.
Near. That was unfortunate.
Oh, dude.
It's good that we're at least seeing this.
Ah. That's so shitty, man.
We have to get her to what, 20?
10.
I think we could totally get this.
I think we totally
We
got
just
it.
had a lot of people dead.
I think so
I mean,
too.
the room's already at 40.
That's true.
Yeah, but we didn't
it's-
lust. We didn't lust
gonna
until
be
it was at
tight.
like 20.
The room was at about 30 when most people died.
Yeah, it'll be tight, but let's see what happens.
I think we can because the
Yeah.
bot. We also only need to
die.
get the boss to 10%.
Standing beams.
She doesn't die.
Yeah, we definitely, damage wise we can definitely do that won't be an issue if we have everyone up or most everyone.
Okay.
I promise to stop dying. The ads are on you guys once the beams go up. Fuck it.
Yeah, I
Actually,
actually
man, you don't need to worry about stunning the ones that like are not the blobs. When those casts go off, they don't wipe the raid.
Yeah, I can give you tone.
They're just
Alright, can one of you... Oh, I did not mean to do that, hold on.
Have some lock rocks, please. Thank you.
Should we try and pull in a bit more DPS in the first room with just the second last group there?
I think we keep it exactly the same.
Claymore, can you run back and forth, like just strafe wiggle for me? God damn it, you're still dead.
Yeah, my screen too.
But I see your body at least. Your body's right here.
I mean, both times last time, whenever I was getting way too low, I used my personal cooldown. But other than that, I haven't been having issues with dying at all. I just stand in fucking AoE heals, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, I think it's just funny. It's
Do any of the healers see him as alive?
No. Like, my frames still show him dead, like, right here.
my frame show him dead, and my eyes show him
Like, yeah, his body's right here. Akano can see him, though. He's probably just, like, de-instanced or something.
Alright, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stand on star.
Dudes.
Group 1. Group 2. Group 3.
Good job.
Alright, Austin, let's go. Alright, Uni, you can come across.
I despawn my pet for this one. I feel like I'm gonna need that extra 10% damage to be more valuable in that last phase. I think we can do it. It's gonna be, most of the time the mobility doesn't affect my DPS too badly on this.
Ready, Jeff? Alright, let's go.
95.
Just gotta come.
Ads are coming up soon. Ads.
Get ready for lasers.
Close up.
1 sec.
Fucking portal.
Watch your cone, watch your cone.
We're setting up after the next beams.
Far side?
Far side.
Sexy, come on.
3 seconds.
First group. Second group. Third group, come.
75.
Alright, Austin, you and I, let's go.
80.
Uni, come across.
Hey, Ricard, go for a run outside the group.
85.
Everyone stay
Stay
group.
group.
We gotta go now. Go.
Go.
Get ready for beams. Get ready for beams.
Blessing after beam.
Bring these ads.
Far side.
We're getting a wind tunnel like right after.
Ready to move.
After these beams.
No.
Fuck,
Come
yeah,
on.
dude.
That was such a good.
That wind tunnel call juked everybody out.
Let's do this fast, because I was supposed to leave like 18 minutes ago, but I kind of want to fuck kill this thing. Can we get a feast?
So that epidemic thing, what happens if you don't dispel it? Does the person just die?
If the person dies with it, it gives it to everyone, so that's what happened there.
If it runs out, or expires, or is dispelled. I
So
guess
in
expires and runs out.
In a case like that, it might be worthwhile to just suicide yourself and run out if we have lasers like that.
I mean,
No, they
we can
died
just heal
to the
them and like
lasers,
wait.
and that hit us. That spread it to
So
us by them
it
dying.
only spreads to people if they're within a certain range. So if they just ran out and died in the laser, that would be fine. Otherwise, they would have to be on the very far side of the swirlies and the rest of the group on the other.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is
So
very hard to coordinate.
probably better to suicide one person than just to try to coordinate an entire raid.
Right. This is the last pull, by the way. Use augment runes.
My flash just ran out.
I feel like everyone should be using augment runes though.
Free bots.
All right, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1. Group 2. Group 3.
Alright, Austin, let's go ahead.
Flare? Oh, good. No rogues. No rogues. Flare? Oh, good. Good, good, good. No rogues.
Is that a flare?
Are we bringing Uni across?
Oh yeah, Uni, come on. Sorry, I thought I'd call for that. My bad.
Got a problem with our flares.
It's okay, just wanted to check.
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't do anything bad with
Flare? Okay, good. No rogues. No rogues.
Get ready, Jeff. 90.
Just checking.
Alright, let's go.
Spamming aim shot there. Gonna have ads up in just 1 second.
There's a cone.
Far side.
Oh, Tao's super bad.
We're still an add up, guys. Okay.
Go ahead and use that proc.
We already used one.
We don't have any. After these beams, we're setting up.
Middle.
Wait. Couple seconds still.
Just gonna cone.
2. First group, go. Second group.
Oh shit.
Dead.
Third group.
Burn phase.
And, well, might as well everybody.
Not all at once, not all at once.
Come on, guys.
I'm pretty sure an ad got a cast off, I think.
It's unfortunate, guys.
I don't think that was just people
It's a
running
bummer we
through.
couldn't get that kill. But I felt like we got decent progression. We're getting close to getting in that third room, like pretty much every attempt. So, but we did get that heroic Gahoon. So, 8 out of 8 heroic, 1 out of 8 mythic. Tis what it tis.
Well, time for me to get ready for bed because I got.
I am gonna go ahead and peace out here for a little bit. I might hop back on here shortly, maybe do some stuff on my warlock and all that. So for those of you that still stuck around, thanks for joining. I'll catch you guys in the next one.